Bro, he's prioritizing.
There's more damage being done by criminalizing black boys than there is by raising awareness. Why are we raising awareness? Why are we not arresting motherfuckers? They're motherfuckers that are on TV,
Nota.
radio, abusing people. They're not getting arrested. We're saying purple, purple, purple. Cancel him. No, put them in handcuffs. We don't mind if Jabu gets kept out. He's only here like once a week when he does the garden. But Mavis, she needs to be here. So
Nota,
what are we gonna do? I'm telling you, that's the real motivation between that movement that went to the Union buildings in 1958. Now,
Nota, were you there?
I
Were you there though?
I studied it.
How many other
my
people
thing is this,
studied it?
let me tell you, no, you didn't study. Because,
I didn't, but how many? Why didn't they come out and say what you're saying?
Let me tell you why it's a bigger crime that you didn't study it. Because you had broadband internet from the time you were pipsqueak. You understand? Black women don't feel like their dads are amazing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if their dad is present, he's not amazing because he doesn't buy me pads. Why is your dad in the aisle looking for pads? Like, why must your dad now go have to look for pads for his daughter?
Because he's your dad.
No, it's not even about that. But why should he do that to prove that he's a good dad? Even black boys, it's the worst thing ever. Oh, I did this for my mother. Oh, I did this for my... Your mother has got a fucking husband. And if she couldn't keep one, she's a loser. You understand? And
she's a loser.
Yes.
Okay. See.
You need to be a virgin, number one, to protect yourself. And I'm just saying, you know why? Because if you're a virgin and you're not letting any nigga just nut inside you, you are more protected than a woman who's letting any nigga, you understand? Who's letting a nigga that might have 5 baby mamas on the side and everything else. But what are women doing? They're choosing all the worst deadbeats.
Not everyone is a good DJ.
Pearl Tusi said, hold on.
Everyone said anything about Pearl Tusi.
Shut up, Pearl Tusi.
Shut up, Pearl Tusi, for real,
No,
man.
fuck Pearl Tusi. Pearl Tusi, listen, Pearl Tusi can choke.
Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to BACKROOM
Podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Welcome to the second episode, guys. Thank you to Netbox Studios. You know what I'm saying? For allowing us the space to do this here. Also, guys, last time here, people were making jokes saying the studio is $250 for the podcast. Guys, Nani, come on. It's not $250, bro. It's a real serious thing. You know what I'm saying? So come expecting proper prices. But then, if you tell them that BACKROOM sent you, they will give you a discount. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I'm not alone. This is Tebe, also known as Lelo, Mr. Lelo himself. I'm here with...
Hey man, it's your boy Icy, one of the flyest, one of the craziest niggas out there, doing everything naturally. You get what I'm saying?
It's your girl Kimmy Gets, and y'all know it. I'm back on my bully shit.
Yeah. And last but not least,
you feel me?
the man of the show.
It's La Vida Nota.
Yeah.
Simple.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's La Vida Nota or the authority or something.
It's the authority. They say the authority.
Oh.
These cables better carry my signal, like they're purple and shit. I'm wondering.
What does that have to do with
Oh,
it?
nah.
Because
Because the
no.
purple,
Okay.
the purple
Oh
gang.
no, we are starting there.
Wait.
That's where
Why is she orange? Mine is purple.
All of us are purple, exactly.
Oh,
so
Because we love the movement.
That's
Are you
where,
purple,
we
Nota?
locked in on
Nah,
the movement like
I
that.
never did that, dog.
You never did what?
And I still got pussy.
You never did what?
You never did what?
The purple.
And you still got pussy.
Well, I lost also.
What's
I
that?
lost.
What's that?
Okay.
I lost.
Okay, bro, I think you're losing me.
The only girls I lost were the ones that are celibate.
Quick ad break from Utata. You know, I want to give a proper shout out to Netbox Studios for providing the studio. You got what I'm saying? Yes. If you also want to use the studio for photography, you have a matric thing happening, you have a wedding, any kind of photo shoot, just hit up Netbox Studios and you can use the studio. Even podcasting, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Netbox Studios. Thank you.
No, bro.
Yes.
The movement is not about you getting pussy.
Like, yeah, no, what are we
What
talking
is it
about right
about?
now, bro?
Yeah?
What is it about?
It's about spreading awareness towards gender-based violence in our country.
Yes.
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah. Exactly.
Why is there gender-based violence?
Because of men.
Not
and
knowing
women,
how to get pussy, right?
No.
You
Nota.
could still
Nota.
be Nota. We ain't
Can you
started
please
like
We
that.
just got started, bro. We just started
Be
the
honest,
episode,
be honest,
bro.
be
Okay,
honest.
wait.
Niggas went purple so they could get pussy.
What?
Niggas.
Okay.
The only reason
Nota.
why are niggas going purple, bro?
No,
He's rage
because
baiting,
too.
He's rage baiting.
No, I'm not
You're
rage
right.
baiting. It's
You're
facts.
right, he is.
It's facts.
He is. Okay, so Nota, why did you say that though?
Say what?
So why did you say that? They
Say what?
deserve it. Why did you say that?
No, Kim was asking me a stupid question. Like, what the hell? Like, why am I supposed to give an opinion on GBV in the middle of a stream?
Because you live
Okay,
in
can
the
I- can
country.
did
can
not
I ask you
a
this?
stupid- No, guys. He can't say I asked him a stupid question.
That's not a-
That's not a stupid
That's
question.
not
Yeah,
It is
I'm
a
not-
stupid question because, like, why would anyone say, "Oh yeah, fire
No.
to GBV,
Okay,
more
wait.
GBV"?
Okay, wait. This
Like,
is-
why would anyone say that? It's like,
Nota.
No,
Come
that's
on.
like that's
That's
saying,
not
bro.
okay. Guys, can I
that's
please-
people
No,
being
no, no,
proactive.
no.
You are a boss. You're someone's boss, right? Don't you want
Mm.
your employees to be proactive? Because if you're saying that no one is gonna say, but then keeping quiet is not. It's
Bro,
not
let me tell
all
you
that,
something.
bro.
No, bro.
You have
I
to
don't-
say
I
it.
don't virtue
Like
signal.
stop GBV.
No, I don't need to say it, dog.
You do.
No, let me tell you why. Because I empower women. Like, I put women in position where they can't be abused, whether it be financially, you know what I mean, whether it be physically, anything. You understand what I'm saying? Any woman that's near me knows that she's protected by my halo effect. No one wants to fuck with me because they don't want the smoke from me, right? So they won't fuck with any woman that's close to me. No, it's like that's the real thing, right? So like for me, I already have the purple aura, so I don't need to be putting on purple profile pictures and all that type. Like that is just virtue signaling. And let me tell you something. Like niggas that feel the need to do too much, like usually they've done too much.
No, it's not doing too much, bro.
can I
We're
please
just
say this,
spreading
though,
the
right?
awareness. That's like
Awareness of
any
what?
other-
Everyone knows that there's GBV.
Let me tell you this.
right?
What? No, but
Let
no.
me
tell
tell you
us-
this.
wait, let me
Every
let me land
billboard tells
here.
you.
Let me
The
land.
news tells you. It's on radio. There's
But
ads about it every day.
internationally, Nota,
Okay.
It wasn't
the
an
movement
international thing.
it hit internationally. People outside the country knew that. Oh, guys, why
Facts.
is everyone purple?
Facts.
And then people are like, nah, there's something in South Africa.
Why
It
are we lying
achieved-
about South Africa? South Africa is not the gender-based capital of the world.
My
No,
nigga, it's the
it's
rape
not.
capital of the
It's
world.
not. India is.
Can I
India
please- can I
is.
please have a
India's got
platform?
more rapes than here. Hold
Can I
on.
please-
Wait.
Give
Wait. Are you telling me that women in South Africa are more repressed than women in Afghanistan? Look,
No,
don't
that's not-
fucking kid me, bro.
Okay, listen,
Yo,
bro.
hold on. In Kazakhstan, where they can't
My
even
brother.
see the sun
My
with
brother.
their skin. Yo,
Let me tell
bro,
you.
hold on. In Morocco, women are not even allowed to touch someone who's not even part of their family, bro. Like, you can't even touch someone. You can't even shake their hand. Bro, like, come on.
Are
South
they
African
right,
women
though?
are free.
Are they
dog.
right?
South African women are free. South African women are able to go out, you know, do whatever they want. Like, look at Kim. Like, half her thighs are out. You know what I mean? She's
Half
matching with
my
her thighs.
thighs are
I mean,
out.
it's like
Crazy.
this
That's
is
very
like
crazy.
I want you to think I'm naked, but I'm not. That's what
Okay.
she's wearing, right?
Nota, what are
Let me-
you
let me-
saying?
let me-
She's wearing her own skin color.
Yo, Nota, listen.
What does that
What
have
I'm
to
saying-
do with
wait, Nota,
anything?
Nota.
It's fashionable.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
In
bro.
South Africa.
Let me-
their family,
Yeah.
let them
I understand where you're coming from
Mm-hmm.
to a certain extent.
Mm.
Yes, there are other countries that are more oppressed than us. You know what I'm
more.
saying?
Many
They
more.
are, and you are right to that extent. Now, but
Child marriage in Malawi.
you kind
Female
of
genital mutilation. We don't
I
even have
get you.
circumcision
Yo,
of
bro,
women.
let me talk.
Let him land. Let
This
him
is
land.
Africa.
Nota,
Let
let
me
him
talk.
land.
You talk,
Let
you
him
feel me?
land.
And I feel like I don't think you understand the importance of a movement. Maybe you do. You're actually older than me, so you might actually definitely understand
do.
it. So I can't educate you on anything.
No,
But
you
to tell
can.
you, but to tell you something, I feel like the purple movement was, yes, we know that, okay, gender-based violence is a thing in South Africa. But to kind of fix a problem little by little, there needs to be a movement that has majority of us doing damn near the same thing. It's like the movement that they had of the Black Lives Matter. We do know Black Lives Matter, but the reason it was like a big thing is because it had a whole bunch of people coming together and making it one thing. Now it's unity. Now listen, we need
Okay,
to be a
exactly.
unified South Africa. So if we have unity in terms of a problem, even though it does not end as soon as we think it would, but then it's like eventually we're getting somewhere. And even if we're raising awareness right now, for the next generation, they're gonna know that this thing was a thing.
Bro.
Now, with a person like you, you're in a position of, you have a platform, right? Whether you don't really give a fuck about a lot of things, that's true. But when you say things like that, do you understand that somebody that looks up to you is gonna see that, and they're gonna. Somebody, like a lot of men are gonna look at that and be like, yo, this nigga is
I
funny.
know to say this so
He's
I
funny.
can
But
do
That's
it.
for the
You
young
feel me?
boys, yes.
It's for the
I
young
want
boys.
them to
but
think
then now
that.
you saying things
Nota,
like,
no.
Let me tell you why.
Nota.
I'll explain
Okay,
why.
can I just say something?
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
Let me ask the same
Okay.
question to them. Tebe, how do you feel about GBV? How is that a stupid question? How do you feel
No,
about
no,
GBV?
ask
how do I
them,
feel
let them
about
answer.
GBV?
It's enraging.
I feel like it's
dog.
a very serious matter.
It's not a
You know what I'm
stupid
saying? If
question.
you've had siblings, if you had to experience your mother go through that growing up,
I never
if
did
you've
that.
had we live in different households, my brother.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
live
I'm
in a
still
normal
saying.
household.
And that's why you wouldn't understand the importance of it, because
Bro.
little things like that you don't understand. If it was your mother,
Bro,
would
the
you still say the same
household does
thing?
not
You know, you must
matter.
remember
No, I
household.
I wouldn't.
The household, at the end of the day, someone
do
out
something
there,
about it.
at the end of the day, someone out there is
dog.
hurting someone
You
else
must think about
who does
that. It's
not
not just
deserve
you,
it.
my brother.
Bro,
There's
it's
somebody
like,
out there that went through that, bro.
exactly,
And
bro,
you are,
like,
it's like, and you're saying they deserve
you
it.
low key, you're invalidating the people who've experienced that, bro.
Yeah.
Nota, you can't say that,
Okay,
bro.
let me tell you something.
How?
Okay.
Why do they
Okay,
deserve
let me
to
tell
be
you why. Let me
invalidated?
tell you something. Let me
dog?
tell you something, right? Today or yesterday, while we're recording this, right, we just got word that the matric results were released. Right? Do you know who sat for the matric exams? Girls.
Who what?
Who sat for the matric exams? Girls.
No.
Like they outnumber the boys
Oh,
by
yes.
a huge margin.
Yeah.
Okay.
More than the population disparity.
Okay.
So in our society, we've got a problem with boys being left behind. Our problem is not GBV, right? Our problem is the fact that black men have been criminalized forever, our entire history, right? Criminalized. The existence of a black man, like for you to walk somewhere, you need a permit, a passbook, right? For you to work somewhere, right? You're probably working in the garden. A black woman will work inside the house. You have to be the garden boy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
She has to be the slave maid.
It's fine. It's fine. She's not a slave maid because she eats with the family. She carries the white baby on her back, right? She has the choice to abandon her babies and let them live in the rural areas with the grandma. You, as the man, you work with the dogs in the yard. Do you understand what I'm saying? You eat with the dogs in the yard. You sleep in the doghouse.
For sure.
Do you understand? As a black man, we've got a black man problem. We don't have masculine black men. That's our colonialization. I mean, our colonial oppression, right? And the evidence of it, right, is everywhere. In South Africa, it's so bad. It's an entire population, 5 million of them. It's called colored people. Now, what colored people represent is a failure of black men to protect black women. Why? Because you can see that genetically, our black women were infiltrated. By who? By colonialist rapists. It's not like they came here and married our mothers or our ancestors, right? They came here and raped them at a mass scale. Now, you are continuing the criminalization of black men through these campaigns, because all these campaigns, the underlying message is that black men is bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no campaign that says, okay, this is the type of man we want. There's no example of the type of man you want. You're not encouraging people by telling them that they're bad, and you need to feel bad about yourself, and you need to feel guilty about yourself, and you need to put on a purple heart so that you can make yourself synonymous with all the other abusers and say that I'm calling it out as someone who's potentially viewed as an abuser. Why must a black boy who's born innocent, right, be viewed as an abuser? In fact, being born as a black boy is unlikely. I was just telling Kim earlier today, 55, right, people get murdered by men in South Africa every day, right? By men, right? 55 people get murdered by men every day. Women commit 1,100 abortions every day. That's 20 times the numbers.
That's
20.
No.
Wait.
Let him.
A future IC could have been aborted. IC could be the next Mandela. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's a real chat.
Now, I'm just saying. I don't care. There's no excuse for rape, right? But if a child is born out of rape, it doesn't mean that that child deserves to die. Do you understand what I'm saying? The child shouldn't be punished for the actions of whoever abused the mother of the child.
That's true.
Do you understand? The
That's
child
true.
can still be loved.
That's valid.
Now we've got women.
But like, bro,
we've got
see,
women, right? We've got
he's
women
losing me on
that are.
certain
Hold on.
things.
We've got women that are aborting babies, and 97% of the reason why they're aborting the babies is personal convenience, not rape. You understand what I'm saying? So even the exception where rape would be acceptable is the exception. I mean, sorry.
Whoa.
Even it's not.
Yeah, you
Rape is
gotta-
never
yeah, you gotta
acceptable.
watch.
Ever. Sorry.
Yeah, you
sorry.
gotta watch.
Track that back.
They're
What do I feel about
gonna
GBV
watch.
again? Yeah.
They're gonna clip you again.
So even in instances, right, rape is unacceptable, right? But it's unacceptable as well to punish an innocent child that had nothing to do
No,
with it.
That's can I
abortion is
please-
a woman's choice.
Bro.
It's not a woman's
Okay,
choice. Let
are
me
we
tell you
going
why.
back? Are we going back to the? I don't think we're going back to the
No.
abortion chat now.
No.
'cause-
No,
I'm
it's
saying
it.
Nota.
No,
On
it's
something
a
else.
real
Just
thing.
skip
It's
it.
like abortion
Yo.
shows you
Exactly.
that you are completely corrupt. You've got no soul.
And
You don't
Nota.
understand the
How-
value of life.
Nota.
Hold on.
Nota.
Life is a spiritual thing. We're Africans. We're not Westerners. We're
Nota.
not Americans, right? Abortion tablets were not invented in Africa. So if you're bringing these abortion tablets, these abortion mechanisms and all these things, they're not part of our culture. We respect respect the essence of life. We respect lives that don't even exist. We mourn unborn children. Children from miscarriages are mourned like ancestors. You have to do traditional ceremonies for all of those things. So we value spirits. So when you take that away from us, that's our essence as people. You're taking away our Ubuntu. You're taking away our humanity.
What you're saying is definitely due to an extent. I feel like, yes, I hear you. It's not okay.
You hear me?
It shouldn't be. It
So
shouldn't be.
I must feel guilty for men slapping women,
Let him-
but women
wait,
can't feel guilty for
Let him-
killing
let him
babies.
finish.
Let me land. You must understand. I hear what you're saying, bro. But you must understand, as times go on, these things, like you said, abortion tablets are not from here. But these things, we evolve as a country. Eventually, people start feeling like, I'm not in the right position to bring a child on earth. Now, you can say that just because she was raped, why does she have to abort the baby? The baby did nothing. And that's very true. The baby did not do anything. Let the baby be born in most cases. But you could find out that this female is in a disadvantaged position to even take care of herself. You could find out that there's women on the streets that still get raped by men on the streets, or whatever the case may be, that still can't even medically, they can't even afford any medical help. So why would she want to put that burden on somebody that deserves literally nothing else but joy?
It's not just also.
Public
It's not just
healthcare is
about.
free.
It's not.
And
It's not just
public
about.
healthcare is free.
But Nota,
Public healthcare is
maintenance.
free.
Yeah, you can go to-
Maintenance
but you
is
can go
not
to
free.
people.
But everything else after the
Maintenance
baby
is
is not
free.
free.
There's child
Maintenance
grants.
is not free.
There's child grant.
It's
in South
not
Africa.
enough.
When you're on the
It's
street,
genuinely
you
not
don't even
enough,
have the
bro.
I've got lots of
documentation for that.
cousins.
I've
Hold
got
on.
a lot of
Hey,
siblings
bro,
and a lot of
guys,
nephews.
yo,
It's
guys,
not enough.
That were
guys,
raised on
okay,
child
okay,
grants.
yo.
They're engineers today.
Yo,
Yes.
I see.
We're black,
I
we're
see.
family.
Tight.
We're
Yeah.
black, we're
It's
family.
What you mean now?
Bro,
Relax.
my nigga, yo. Guys, okay, guys, listen, one of the things we noticed from the first episode is that we talk. Everyone here is so opinionated, bro. So we get
That's why
ourselves,
you
we
need
find
to keep
ourselves.
quiet when someone else is talking.
That's what
But he
I'm
doesn't
getting
do that,
to.
and you don't do that.
Yeah,
too.
you don't do that.
Okay,
And
my
you don't
bad.
do
That's
that
what
too.
I'm getting
My
to.
bad.
Do that with
I
my
get
bad.
it. Listen.
No, I'm apologizing.
No stress, but I'm talking to everyone. Everyone in here is guilty of that. Don't say that as if you don't do it.
But
I mean,
Everyone-
I noticed
no,
on
listen,
our previous
That is what I am
episode.
saying.
That's abusive.
So
Listen,
this episode,
Kim,
I'm trying to change that, but you've been overly talking.
Kim. I'm addressing everybody. I'm addressing everyone
Even
here.
yourself.
Nigga, am I not here?
Okay.
Everyone here speaks over the last person or speaks over the next person. Bro, let's give everybody a chance to talk. I'm talking about myself as well, Kim. Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Clock
Everybody. Away.
For sure.
Let's go.
sure,
Let's go.
for sure.
Nota was still talking.
No,
Nota
IC was talking.
was you. Alright, go ahead. Bro.
Didn't finish.
You know, bro, I understand your opinions on these things. You understand? So, and I'm always here to hear what you're saying because I feel like your perspective is a perspective that is not really on the surface level. And that's how a lot of people think. Some things you say come off a bit different until you get to listen to how you articulate yourself towards the end. And that's okay, you know? But with certain things, I feel like you should go back and just think that times have really changed. Now, the examples you bring in are very valid, but the time period compared to right now does not really make it as valid. And that's why I feel like it rubs off with, I guess, the different generation from where you were born. Like, they rub off differently towards that. You understand? And now you must understand you're at a platform where you have to kind of feed to this generation. Not feed to per se, but you have to understand the generation you're feeding yourself to. You kind of not understanding that the youngings you're feeding yourself to are going to feel different about what you're saying and just feel like you're right. It's kind of like, bro, then why are you doing this thing for the youngings? Go do something else that everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? You could literally go do something else.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be on a platform, you must also just think about like, okay, what are the things that affect the country now? You like going back in time, but right now, what's our problem? You get what I'm saying?
I've had perspective. I used to think my dad was wrong too
About
until I grew up and I
About
realized that
what?
my dad was right about almost everything.
and now, different
And
era,
now,
right?
now just different generation, different
Different
era,
era.
like a big age gap. Like my dad and I is like a 40-year age gap
Okay.
between us. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
My dad had me at 38.
38.
Yeah.
That's late for most.
Why is
black
it late?
people.
He's a
No,
man.
like-
He
like
could have
if you-
kids
if
until
you had to-
60.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying, like, if you had to look at the ratio of when black men start having kids, that's actually quite
Well,
late.
I mean, that's how hard it was for a black man to get himself to a level where you could have rich kids.
rich kids.
I mean, that's what
So you
people
were a
want,
rich
right?
kid?
No, I wasn't. But that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to have rich kids, so he wanted to make sure he's got the guap first, right? But poor kids deserve to live too. And all these abortions are happening because people want rich kids. They don't want their
That's
kids to be
not
poor.
true.
I mean, if they say
Okay,
if they're
Nota.
saying I can't afford the baby, that means that my baby's gonna be poor, right? So you're saying a poor baby doesn't deserve to live.
It's not about.
It's not about the baby, it's about the parents.
That's why it's selfish. Why is your life more important than another life?
No,
Because-
actually.
Okay, no.
No, I'm asking.
Okay,
Why
let's
is your
just say
life?
you-
Why is your life more important than another life? Because let me tell you why. Because you've got a whole lot of parents that eat their children. They eat their children alive. Their children are their retirement package. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I think I get what you're saying.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like-
And then it
like they-
creates an adversarial relationship
Okay,
because the
I hear
child
what
is
you're
supposed to
saying,
be
I hear what
building
you're
themselves. And in the years that you're building yourself, you're busy building mom up
Mom-T,
because she
Mom-T.
failed in life.
And now you gotta take care of Mom-T when you good.
You have to take care of your mom's failures. And you got your own failures to take care of. And you've got your own future to take care of. You understand? So children are born into this world with burdens. The state tries to remove those burdens. They give you child grants, they give you no fee schools, they give you free healthcare, they give you all these things. You understand? There's ways in which poor kids can at least get a basic life. Then there's other people who stood in the lines. I wasn't a student back in 2015, but that's 11 years ago. But I was standing in the lines marching for the students to get NSFAS and to make sure that NSFAS is guaranteed as a grant and not a loan. So that when you're done studying, your poor ass doesn't have debts to
Anything
pay.
to,
You understand what I'm
to
saying? That's what we fought for. That was part of the movement. You understand? So as far as being part of movements that are progressive, I understand that. And we're part of movements that are progressive. This purple movement is not progressive because it continues the perpetuation of the criminalization of the black
men.
But now,
boys.
noted.
You
Now
understand
you are
what I'm saying?
I hear him,
prioritizing.
though.
Like,
That
but
is
then,
it.
bro,
And
he's
for me, there's more
prioritizing.
damage being done by criminalizing black boys than there is by raising awareness. Why are we raising awareness? Why are we not arresting motherfuckers? The motherfuckers that are on TV,
Nota.
radio, abusing people, they're not getting arrested. We're saying purple, purple, purple. Cancel him. No, put them in handcuffs. Like
But that's
that
where
should
the
be the
That's
thing.
what
department
the.
fails
That's
us.
But
way,
the
bro.
purple thing
That's
just
where
makes
the
you feel
oh
like you've
my
done something,
God.
but you haven't arrested anyone.
That's true, but
Because the
it's not
police
about.
fail women.
That's what I'm saying. It's
They're
the
not
police
And that
failing
is
women.
the point of the
Police fail
No, they're not
movement.
failing women.
Yes.
Guys,
No, they're not failing women. That's
I
the thing is
think
that
they
women
do
need
fail
to
women.
take themselves out of society, right, and understand that they belong to society. Women cannot be failed in a society because society is what is failed. If the society is dysfunctional, men and women are imbalanced, then society is being failed. You
How
understand
many
what I'm saying?
women
So,
open cases?
whether they're open cases or not, the fact that there's cases means society is imbalanced. Means that the measures which you're using to address the situation are not working because women are opening cases. Women shouldn't be opening cases.
What
It
should
should
they
be common
do,
knowledge.
Nota?
No, I'm saying it shouldn't be that women have to open cases.
Oh,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
okay.
So
But
how are we addressing the situation where we're saying what are the reasons? What are the patterns for abuse? The patterns for abuse is that there's alcohol abuse, right? There's financial strain, right? There's lack of cordial relationships, conflict resolution. People
There's
don't get
drugs.
to and not even that. There's like people don't even have conflict resolution. Like you motherfuckers block each other and then you pretend as if you cease to exist now. You don't think that damn life is long anymore. Back in the day you couldn't block motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? So there wasn't this whole entire thing of like, oh, our relationships are only on the phones. Our relationships were in real life. And even if your relationship went to a rough patch, you had an incentive to try and fix it because
Because
you
you
need
meet them
people.
in real life. You
Today,
need people.
everybody is told that all they need is their phone. Individualism is the way, right? And therefore, if I'm individually posting purple, it's no longer my problem. I posted purple. I raised awareness.
But
No.
women marched, like people marched in
And?
general at Union Building.
I know, I
because
saw.
that's the least they can do. What can
It's
they
not
do?
the least.
No,
that
sir,
they can
What
but
can
you're
they
trying
do?
to, bro.
Yes,
Right now,
that's
you're
the
trying
least
to
they
measure.
can do. Yes.
You're trying to measure the impact of this thing on
The
on
results.
on a short term, like.
How long have we had campaigns?
Listen, let me land. Let me land. Bro, okay, let's go back now to the main struggle that we faced as South Africa, the freedom struggle and everything like that.
Apartheid.
How many movements
Colonialism.
throughout?
Oh, okay.
How many movements throughout all those years of resistance for the apartheid government? How many small movements were they?
Changed
lot.
How
everything.
many?
Those small movements
In
changed
that
lot.
everything.
exactly
You're
in
right.
those
lot.
moments
You're
where the
right.
movements were happening, it looked like they just it doesn't
just
matter.
ended
It's
in jail.
insignificant.
They
It's
went wrong
insignificant.
in those movements. Do you know which was the biggest
Let me
wrong
land.
movement?
Let me
Okay,
land. Let me
land.
land. They all looked so insignificant at the time, right? But then when you come back and you look at what they achieved overall, you see what the important was. And at the time, they weren't taking movements all the time. It wasn't straight freedom. You were
Yeah.
taking them, okay, education, women, kids, men, this. So it's about dealing with with such a big issue. It's a country. It's an issue that a country is facing. You're not gonna fix it all at once. What I'm
what I was
saying
saying.
is, bro, you cannot prioritize the perpetrators. I feel like with this GBV thing, we are talking about now. Why aren't we fixing why the perpetrators are that way in the first place? It's not about the perpetrators right now. Right now, it's about the people who are dying, bro.
Who's dying?
The woman.
Okay,
Nota, would
not
you
just
At what
women.
rate?
I know GBV.
At what
is
rate?
not ju-
Okay.
Like at least 1/3 of women in South Africa experience GBV.
Okay, fine. At
And-
what
and
rate are they
1/3
dying?
And at what rate?
It's not
Yes.
just about
At a
dying,
high rate, my
also
dog.
being heard.
At a very
Just
high
being
rate.
Like how
heard.
many?
Like how many?
Per day, yeah.
Per day? I don't know the per day numbers.
Is it more than 55?
More than 55? It could be more or less. I don't know.
Nowhere
It could
near.
be more or
It's
less.
not even a tenth that. That's the thing.
Did you fact check that?
You're also
Yes.
trying. You're
Did
also
you fact
trying
check
to
that?
Yes.
attach.
How many?
Nota.
How many?
Yes,
Okay,
I don't
you
know.
tell
It's
me.
like 4 women a day
You
die.
tell 4 women a day
Yeah.
die for GBV? I don't think that's valid.
All that stuff. You Google
At
it.
least
Check
1/3 of
that
women
out.
experience.
How,
Fact
dog? How can it be more than
check
one
it out.
third
Fact check
if
out.
only
Bro,
70?
listen.
Our murder
Let
rate
me
is
tell you.
70 per day.
15 women are murdered every day due to GBV. But
Okay.
Nota, would you
15.
not
Oh, it's
like
okay.
to
But that's-
clarify
my
your
bad, my
statement?
bad.
Like,
Do you
My
want to
bad.
clarify
So,
the
hold on,
statement
hold
that
on,
you
hold
made
on,
or
hold on.
not?
Bro, what's
Like-
15 of 55?
I don't think that matters. Do you want to clarify and explain to people what you meant on that
What do you
clip?
mean?
Or you still standing on
No,
that?
no. Like, you see,
I
like,
think you need to.
no,
like-
hold on. So, like, I didn't mean anything with that statement. What I meant is that that's a stupid question. Don't ask me that question. Move on.
Thank
That's it.
you.
I feel like you should put it something
Yes.
like
No,
that.
I
No,
really put it like, I don't want
you
to
can't say.
explain
But
it.
what you said is they
have-
deserve
Why?
it.
Why must I soften the blow?
What you said they deserve
They
it.
need to sit with that for a bit and they need to
Aye,
understand
bro.
themselves.
Bro, what do you
Like-
mean though they deserve
Okay, let me
it?
tell
What do
you
you
something.
mean they
why,
deserve it?
Okay, why is it illegal for me to say something that offends people?
It's not illegal. It's
tell
just,
you.
bro.
It's not.
It's not
But we are
illegal.
confronting
Listen.
you as a
But I'm
human.
just saying-
As
hear
a
you.
human
I
being,
hear-
we're coming
I
to you
hear.
and saying,
I wanted
bro.
to offend people.
But
Yes,
You want
I
to-
wanted to offend them because they deserve to be offended.
Wow.
Why?
Because they've gone too far. I'm
How
a black
many people-
man,
what
and
the-
I face the same injunction as the abusers, as the perpetrators. I get judged like a perpetrator. I'm most seen likely to be a perpetrator. If something ever comes out about me, I'm more likely to be seen as someone who could possibly be guilty because I'm a black man
yeah, that's
than
true,
anyone
that's true,
else.
that's true,
And that's
that's
because they're
true.
putting that purple on me already without me having ever raised a hand at a woman. You know, she slapped me. No one's around at the fact that she
didn't
slapped
slap-
me. You slapped me.
Slapped your thigh, bro.
I didn't slap
Oh,
you.
so now it's slapped your
Wait.
thigh. Oh, now
Slapped
she
your
slapped your
thigh,
thigh.
bro.
Oh, now
I
you.
did not slap.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
But did I touch her?
Dog, she did.
Did I
Hey,
touch
this
her?
is what I did.
But that's wrong. That's a violation.
Okay,
That's an
nah,
assault.
no, you
That's
right.
common
That's a-
assault. That's common
I
assault.
was trying to stop you from
Any
what you were
pressure,
saying.
if you apply pressure to me, push
And
me,
I don't
that's
like
common
it's assault.
assault.
Yeah, it is.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I assaulted him.
You understand
Not
what I'm
like
saying?
that, but I'm saying like
Okay.
in general,
now-
if I were to do this to him,
I'm a
and he
nice
didn't
guy.
like that,
I'm
That
a
was-
sane
that
guy.
was-
No, it's not about that. It's about what he said. I felt offended as a
I
female
understand,
sitting next
but
to
you
him.
need to control
That's
your
why
body.
I stopped him. I didn't smack him. I
You
didn't
control-
hurt him.
you-
This is what I did to stop you.
No, it hurt.
It
My
hurt.
thighs were even naked. What
Is
the
it
fuck?
painful
I was
now?
wearing shorts.
Is it painful
No,
now?
you're doing it soft. Dude, you heard that slap. It was a everyone heard that slap. I was like, eh. I was even shocked. I was like, how? Is she really physically touching me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like she just said about GBV
Nah,
and now
it's
she's
not like
slapping me.
that.
I'm like, hold on, what's going on here?
Okay, with this topic of,
Hey, you know what?
let me
Can
just
we
say this.
wrap it up?
Yeah,
Because
before we
he,
wrap it up,
he doesn't want to
before we
hear
wrap it up.
anything.
Nota.
He's good
Before
with what
we
he
wrap it
said.
up,
He's
I feel
sticking
like-
to what he said.
I feel like with GBV,
No, I condemn it.
just
I condemn all abuse of anybody, men, women, anything. Like abusive relationship, I condemn them. You know
So
what I mean?
why
We
did
fuck
you
with
say
them.
they
I'm not
deserve
even-
it?
No,
So you think-
I told you why.
so you condemn it. What do you mean you condemn?
I didn't want that question.
So you
I
want it
didn't
to
want
go
the
on.
question.
You didn't
But
want-
she was
so couldn't
interrupting
you
me.
say anything
I was
else
busy-
but
I was
they
busy-
deserve it?
I was busy roasting the purple gang, right? And then she interrupted me with a question that I didn't want to answer. While I'm busy roasting, she interrupted me in the middle of my roast. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you for interrupting me in the middle of the roast. That's it. That was a fuck you answer. That it had nothing to do with like my true sentiments or anything else. And the thing is that people took that snippet. They didn't even hear the rest of the
Yeah.
But Nota, you are aware
That's
of
what
your
I'm saying.
influence.
That, can you clarify?
Bro,
Hey, that's
you-
the thing.
Nota, you're aware of
Let me
your
tell you something.
platform and
Bro,
your
bro,
influence,
I know
dog.
that people love me. You
But
understand
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
just-
I can, because the people that love me will always agree with me,
But the
right?
people
and
who
the people that
don't-
hate me will always disagree with me. I could say that, yo, you smell like roses, and they'll hate the fact that I said they smell like roses. Because they'll be like, roses have thorns. Like, what the fuck? Are you supposed to be calling me a prick or something? You know what I mean? Like, they'll hate everything. So they hate that. You need to understand, I've got a cult following, bro. So all of those people that posted, yo, cancel Nota and everything else, I didn't even worry about them. You know why? Because I'm one person, right? They're also one person. They're individuals. But the people that are defending me, there's lot of them, dog.
Okay.
Then I have to deal with
Yo,
my
Vlad.
defense
Yo,
force,
you know, so
like,
let me take my shades off.
comments. Yeah.
Let me take my shades off. So listen,
Okay.
I hear you to an extent
Yeah.
because I feel like, bro, you making this about your cult following and this, that's not the point. You could have, bro, you could have a cult following and still say something that's very much insensitive and wrong.
That's true.
Now, you say that like, okay, cool, you felt like Purple Gang, screw the Purple Gang. You were roasting them, if anything.
I
right?
continue to.
And you can carry that cross. That's you. Me as a person that has seen what that does to women, and even though you're right, it kind of does make like naturally like a black bro, like it is black bro, like what's going on, like it kind of puts like a shoulder on most black men, and some niggas could be doing that shit just for just. But if you know that the reason you fuck with this movement, it's all about what you feel inside. If you know that you're fucking with this movement because genuinely this has to stop, and you see that through people that are close to you, people that you love. Now, as somebody that maybe didn't have sisters that went through that, or maybe a parent, imagine how me, as somebody that has a parent and sisters that went through that, feels about you saying they deserve it. Now, one thing I believe, nobody deserves to be hurt violently at all. But in the world we live in, it just so happens that some people get angry than the other, and people aggravate each other to the point where it becomes assaults. That's just how the world is. We're not all gonna just keep the peace. But the reason it's a movement is also because genuinely, it's like Sauta is like one of the leading places with like GBV. It's like
Where we record it. You can't say
you could literally Google it.
But
I
let's
know
work with facts.
because we record it.
Let's work with
it's
facts.
just like we've got
We're
a higher
literally the
AIDS
leading
rate than we've got a higher AIDS rate than Nigeria, who's got 3 times our population. It doesn't make sense
It doesn't make sense.
because they don't have the hospitals, they don't have the testing kits. Now countries like India, they've got higher rape rates. They don't have the reporting because women don't report rape in India. You understand? Because there, rape is not seen as like a crime. Like they gang rape people in trains. It's a real thing. It's not seen as a crime by the men. There's no purple movement or anything of the sort. Now the thing is this about
It
these
is
purple
South
movements.
Africa.
It is South Africa.
I
One of the
understand the stats
and
are
that's
live.
why
Just
we
because you
have
Google the stats, go look at India and talk about what level of
but
reporting do
the
they
reason-
have.
but
for
we-
sexual
my
offenses.
brother,
Google
my brother.
Google that
The
and know
reason
that
it
they've got a
started-
population of 1.4 billion. How are we competing
but
with
my
the amount
brother,
of incidents of rape
it's
in
not
a country
about-
that's got
let him land,
1.4
let him
billion?
land.
No,
It's
but
It's
not
not about another country.
there's no-
No, it's
it's-
not
but
about
that's the
another.
thing. You
The
don't- you
moment you
think
make
that-
it about another country, it's where it doesn't make sense. The reason it's about our country is because you live in it, we all
You
live in it,
represent South
and we
Africa,
also
we
represent
all
South
represent
South.
South
So if
Africa.
we see this is what's wrong with South Africa, we're gonna have a movement for South Africa.
Nota, we are here now with the
you're gonna
facts
say,
here
okay,
now.
but Indian has $1 billion.
Yeah.
Let them
Whose
start their
movement
own
is it?
thing.
Okay, whose movement is it?
It's
started
ours.
in
No, it's
South-
not. It's
The
Women for
purple-
Change movement. Now, let me tell you something. when GBV ends, how does Women for Change make money?
Yo,
Isn't Women for
it's
Change,
it's not even just about
an
GBV.
NGO.
Women for Change is
It's an
not
NGO,
about-
I mean,
I'm just saying.
it's not only
They
about-
can't make money if there's no GBV. So what are they going to do?
The
Why
intent
they
was
don't
not
need
to make money.
These
They don't
guys-
need
The intent
to
was
make
not to make
money.
These
money.
guys have got psychologists. They know, they study us, they train us. They've controlled the media for many, many years. They've been criminalizing black men for many, many years. So they know what they're doing. What they're doing is that they're creating a divide. They're making women feel like they're entitled to say whatever the fuck they want to men, right? To rile men up, right?
Oh, nah.
Right? They can slap men. I'm just telling
Okay,
you.
that's-
No,
This
I'm
is a
telling you.
world
I'm
thing.
telling you. That's what they write
This
in
is
the
a worldwide problem. That's not just South Africa.
I
though.
know,
Yeah,
I know.
that's
but,
just society.
But we are in
now.
South Africa right now, and we're seeing black men and black women divided as if we didn't experience colonialism, apartheid equally, and now all of a sudden women were the most oppressed. It's as if women had a different oppression. It's like there were laws repressing women even harder during apartheid.
But they
and that's
were.
not true.
But they
because there
were.
was
Is it
oppression
possible?
Remember
from
women
women
were
as
Dying
dying
in
well.
allowed to
apartheid, was it
work.
men or women?
Listen-
When weren't you allowed to work?
There was-
You were always allowed to work. You marched. Hold on. You marched. You marched to the union buildings as women in 1958. The reason that there's Women's Day today, so that you can carry white babies on your back, and your babies could be with their grandmothers, so you could abandon your own children. That's why women marched. They marched for the pass law so they could take care of white people's babies in the
that's
suburbs.
not true.
That's the
Either
fact
way,
of the matter.
okay, it's
That's
fine,
why
it's
they marched
fine.
with their bosses. That's why the white women were leading them. Do you understand what I'm saying? The white women said, "Fuck it. Now we have to look after our own babies because you're not allowing these into our
you
suburb
just say
now."
the K
And
word?
that's what they say, right? You're not allowing them into our suburbs to look after our babies because they need passes, and every time they go to the shops and everything else, you know what I mean? You know, we don't mind if Jabu gets kept out. He's only here like once a week when he does the garden. But Mavis, she needs to be here. So
No,
what
tell
are we
her-
gonna do? I'm telling you, that's the real motivation between that movement that went to the union buildings in 1958. Now,
Nota, were you there? Oh,
I
were you
studied
there
it.
though?
I studied it.
How
So,
many other
my
people
thing is this,
studied
that,
it?
let me tell you,
though?
no, you didn't study. Because,
I didn't, but how many? Why didn't they come out and say what
bigger
you're
crime.
saying?
Let me tell you why it's a bigger crime that you didn't study it. Because you had broadband internet from the time you were pipsqueak. You understand? I did not. You understand? I studied it in encyclopedias. I studied it in books. I studied the history. I studied the history of the suffrage movement. And let me tell you what the suffrage movement was. White women couldn't vote in America, right? And they were angry that black men that owned land and had education could vote in front of them because men could vote. If you owned land, Cesar Lomo's grandfather could vote. That's why Cesar Lomo is so rich. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, his family is so rich. They could vote. Noblemen could vote during colonialism. As long as you had a degree, you understand what I'm saying? You could be a councilman. Now, the white women said, there's no way these black people are getting rights before us. We want the right to vote. We want all these, and that's where the feminist movement comes. That's where the universal suffrage movement comes from. So if you've actually studied the history of all of these movements, you'll actually see that all of them have been anti-black. All of them have been a new strategy. Once you give black men a little bit of freedom, we need to find a new victim for these black men to be criminalized. And what was the victim? White women. No, white women. It's because these black men, you give them all this freedom, they're going to end up raping our white women. They're going to end up breeding with our white women. Our white women are going to see these black men moving up and they're going to end up marrying these black men. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's all it's been about. It's always been about insecure white men. And insecure white men, what do? They dirty mac. That's it. It's just the biggest dirty macking scheme on dirty macking on black men. Dog, we're great. We're amazing. But our women don't feel like that, bro. Black women don't feel like their dads are amazing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if their dad is present, he's not amazing because he doesn't buy me pads. Why is your dad in the aisle looking for pads? Like, why must your dad now go have to look for pads for his daughter?
Because he's your dad.
No, it's not even about that. But why should he do that to prove that he's a good dad? He doesn't need to do that to prove that he's a good dad.
He's not proving it. He's
No,
being
but I'm
a
saying
good
that
dad.
no, it's not. It's not. It's just proving that you're a good dad. It's a performative thing because your reproductive health. You can discuss that with your mother. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not talking about single dads, right? A single dad is an exception. And that's an exception to the rule. What I'm talking about
like
is a dad in a household, if he's not talking to his daughter about everything and each and everything about womanhood and everything,
that
he's
makes him a bad
insensitive,
dad.
he's
Nah.
old school. I'm telling you.
That doesn't make him a bad dad. I hear you, but that doesn't
They
make it. But
do
people
that
would
because
make it.
you know what?
But that doesn't
let
make
me
him
tell
a
you
bad
something.
dad.
A girl will go into social media. Damn, my dad. I could never talk to him about A, B, C, and D. And he was just
he's
so
not
old school.
supposed to.
And you say that on social media, and all of a sudden you're painting this black man as backward. And it's always the black fathers that are painted as backward because they're
Because
traditionalists.
they're never there.
It's not that they're never there.
They non-existent.
Also, but then-
Your dad is never there.
no,
maybe.
my dad is there.
And
but
so
I'm
why
talking
must
about
you
the
talk about
rate
dads that
of-
are never there? No.
Because it
Talk-
affects
because let me
other
tell you what,
people.
you never praise your dad though. You've never said one good
I
thing
praise
about
my
your
dad.
No.
I
She
praise
did last
people
week.
who are
She
my
did.
friends.
No,
know
I'm
I
talking about,
praise their
I'm not,
dad.
no,
Praise
I'm
your
not,
dad.
I know
Last
you.
week,
I know
My
you.
dad
I'm
can
talking
do
about
it.
women in general.
Shout out to my dad.
Right?
Yeah.
How many women that have the present dads praise their dads on the regular? Like always hold up their dads. They always talk about their mothers. Even black boys. It's the worst
Because
thing ever.
mothers
Oh, I
are-
did this for my mother. Oh, I did this for my... Your mother has got a fucking husband. And if she couldn't keep one, she's a loser. You understand? And
She's
that's
a loser.
Yes.
Okay, you see.
She is. If she
Okay,
couldn't keep a
Nota.
husband. No.
Okay.
It's
Nah,
the
nah,
truth.
nah,
No. It's
Let's
the
just
truth.
talk.
It's the
wait.
truth.
Nah, I'm not gonna let that slide, bro. Listen. Hey, you could
No,
say
it
stop.
is.
You could never say. You could say
What?
just because my mom couldn't.
Not your
stay-
mom. I'm not
No,
talking
but
about
that-
personal.
you
I'm
said
talking about
But you're
women in
talking
general.
about-
Yes.
But if
in
you're
general.
generalizing,
why
I'm
are men that
part of
lose
that
women
percentage.
losers? Why are men that are broke losers? I'm just
Listen,
saying. All of
wait.
these things,
So
men can be
wait.
losers.
So
but
when men
women can't
run
be.
away, when men run
I'm
away
not talking about
from
them
their
running
kids,
away.
out,
I'm
my
talking about
dog.
them
That
being
man-
pushed out of the household because this
How
woman is a
does
terrorist.
How does a woman push a man out?
Yo,
How does
Bro,
a woman push a man
listen.
out?
What is it to be a husband? You have to do TikToks with your wife. You understand? You have
No.
to. I'm telling you
Come on,
that's
Nota,
what it is
nobody
to be a
says
good
that.
husband today.
Nobody
It's
says
the truth,
that.
'cause that's what you see on
What
TV.
standard
You
is
just
that?
cannot be there for your kids.
What standard is that?
It's
What
not,
standard are you
it's
putting
not,
it?
bro.
Yo,
Do you
bro,
know how
listen.
many kids don't have present
Let me
fathers?
tell you this.
Black
My
kids.
dad wouldn't
Nota.
be there for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
because he
you
was
have your
working.
dad.
But
Okay,
I
listen.
appreciate the fact that we had a roof over our head. We lived in a
It's
big
fine,
house.
I don't
went
care,
to
You
bro.
have
nice
your
shit.
dad.
It's not about
He's
having
present.
him. No, I'm saying that he worked himself to the bone like a slave. That's why he didn't have time for me. The only time that my dad had is
But
dropping me
we're
off at
talking
school.
about women
Yes.
that had babies
Women-
with a man
Yes.
and the man left them.
Yes.
How is she a loser?
Okay, I'm saying she has lost in that she was not able to hold on to a
No.
family unit.
Now,
hold it,
that's
wait.
not her fault. That's
Before I
not
do
her
that,
fault.
a woman has to say yes to a proposal. Hold on, before you open your legs and allow a man to impregnate you, you need to vet him. You understand? You need to be
People
the right.
change.
No, they
People
don't.
change,
No, they
Nota.
don't. People stay the
People
same.
act.
People stay the same.
People
People
act.
don't change.
No, people
People
act.
don't change. That's
What
the truth.
woman in her
People
right
do not
mind
change.
They
People
improve.
do not
Give their
change.
baby to
No.
somebody that-
People
No.
never change.
You
That's the
never
thing.
change.
A bitch nigga is always a bitch nigga. They never
You
change.
never see that. You never present.
Yo,
Men
you
never
can't-
present
yo,
themselves like
Yo,
that.
my bro,
What do
let
you
me say,
mean?
let me
What do
say
you
It's
mean?
like when a
Let me
nigga's
say-
trying to get
Wait.
Gucci, he's
Why
not
you
gonna
trying
say,
to go for
Kim,
Kim?
I'm just
But you
gonna
always
smash
know-
and leave.
No, hold on.
He's
No,
gonna
she's a woman.
act.
She's a woman. I need her to explain from a woman's perspective, right? Don't explain from a woman's perspective because I know. Don't take it personally. No, hold on. Don't take it personally because this is real talk, right?
don't
What I'm
give
trying
a
to say
fuck.
to you is this: is that
it's-
as a
it's
woman,
a podcast show,
you need
bro.
to
It's
be
not about that
discerning.
relationship.
You need to be a virgin, number one, to protect yourself. And I'm just saying, you know why? Because if you're a virgin and you're not letting any nigga just nut inside you, you are more protected than a woman who's letting any nigga. You understand? Who's letting a nigga that might have 5 baby mamas on the side and everything else. But what are women doing? They're choosing all the worst deadbeats. Do you understand? Like, they're choosing all the worst
Because
guys. They're choosing the
ababalwanga la
criminals.
Nota.
It's not
Okay,
that
so-
they're not
yo,
ababalwanga.
Nota,
Why do you
Nota,
live with a
Nota.
nigga? Hold on.
Bro,
Why do you live with a
bro,
nigga
you've
that looks
been
like Somota
talking.
who's buying bottles in the club?
Bro.
Wabubhaliwe yena.
Nota,
But you leave with them because you want money.
Nota.
Yeah?
Bro, you're not letting anyone speak.
Yeah, I won't lie, bro.
You're not letting anyone
But you guys are not
speak.
hearing me.
No, we are. You
No,
just
you're
don't want
not.
us. You're not letting us speak.
My bro,
Don't speak.
I don't know how you expect us to
Okay,
hear
my
you.
bad. I
You
just
understand?
I
Yeah,
said my
that's what I'm
shit.
saying.
I made my point.
Okay.
What's your
So
point?
what your actually no.
Like,
Before
actually,
we-
what is
that was a
it?
whole
let
yam
Areece
session,
go.
Okay.
but I heard what he was saying to an extent, right? But when you say things like, if she couldn't keep a man, she's
Husband.
a loser. Husband,
Yes.
she's a loser, right?
She's lost, yes.
No, you said loser.
Yes, she lost
And
her
and,
husband.
and and you and that was what you also said about when they say a man doesn't have money, he's a loser. When
That's not the
it
same
goes,
thing.
no, it kind of is.
It is.
It kind of is. It
It's
kind
not
of
the
is,
same
Kim.
thing. You can't
Kim.
say a man walking away from his family is the same thing as a woman.
We're not.
But
No, we're
saying-
talking about
we're
him
talking about
having
him not
money.
keeping
We're
a
talking
wife.
about him having money.
Let's say the wife and him don't have kids.
Yes.
But they say him walking out like his
We
wife.
broke up. I'm
yeah.
divorced right now.
Why is
You understand what I'm saying?
Same.
What if
People
it's
diss
your
me-
fault?
People always diss me, say, yo, you couldn't keep your wife. And I don't care that they say that because
Okay,
it's like,
but
fuck, they
listen.
couldn't get a wife in the first place.
Okay,
they
but
don't even have the
listen.
cows to
Okay,
Lobola.
but no,
Number
you're
one
not
in the
fair.
first place. They're not at my level.
Okay, but
You
listen,
understand?
you saying women that can't keep a husband are losers, but you as a man that couldn't keep a wife, you're not a loser.
I'm not a loser.
Okay, but oh,
you
whoa,
understand?
whoa. Now you just
Let me tell you why.
Wait,
Let me tell you why.
my
Because a
dog,
wife doesn't
wait,
have
you're
to
not letting
Lobola
me
me.
finish.
How can I be a loser?
Let me finish. I wanna make you understand how-
Let the nigga finish
Yeah,
talking,
I
bro.
want to try and make you understand how it kind of doesn't make sense, right?
Sorry. Is
A
that-
lot of
no,
times,
no,
no, it's fine. A lot of times, if a woman and a man divorce, right? It could be for whatever reason. You could never fully understand the gravity of the situation unless you're put in it. So for you to say that it was her loss, if anything, you could find out that her losing that man was the best decision she could have ever
Exactly.
made. Now, also you could find out that you losing your wife was the best decision you've ever made. Have you ever regretted that decision?
What?
Maybe a few times, but
What?
you
I regretted getting married. Yes, of course.
yes.
Not
Okay,
getting
cool.
married.
No,
Leave
losing
your
her,
wife.
losing her,
No,
losing
I
her.
don't. I'm
You don't
happy.
regret
It's like,
exactly.
yeah.
And it could go for the same way for somebody else's, like with another
Not
woman.
really. Although I no.
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this.
Yeah.
You said not really, right?
Yeah.
Personally,
Why?
right? Let me just. Okay, let me not speak for myself. Let me say in some situations, because I was gonna make it personal.
Don't, please.
But yeah, I don't wanna make it personal. In some situations, you could find out that, yeah, for sure, you could find out that the woman is doing all these things for the kids, for herself. Maybe the man is lacking in certain aspects, there's certain things he's going through, and you could find out that when she finally lets go of that man, she actually gets a chance to thrive, not only knowing that there's another man on her shoulder, but she could just do it for herself or just for herself and her kids, and it works out. Now, for somebody that was raised as a single mother, I prefer my mom being single than when she was married.
Okay. That's
And I
because your
could
dad is
no,
not the guy.
no.
No,
Don't
it's
speak on my
true.
dad. I'm just saying.
I'm saying he was not the guy for her. I don't want to
cool.
go into details.
Okay,
I don't want us to
yes,
go into
he was
details.
not the guy
He's
for
not
her.
because he was
So,
bad for her.
and I feel like that decision my mom made was the best decision she could have ever made. So for you to
And
say,
why would you
and there's
say
a
that?
lot of people that can relate to that,
Why would you say that?
because my mom thrived better
No,
than.
forget that because you're a child.
No.
What am I saying?
God,
You're
bro,
a
I
child.
can't tell the
I'm not saying you
difference.
favor her. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying and
Okay.
understand where it's coming from.
Okay.
I'm saying you're her child, which
Okay.
means her biggest responsibility was your well-being, and you
And
know
it wasn't my dad's. It was my
it
dad's
was
too.
both your dads.
And where was he?
I understand that. I
Thank you,
don't
my
want to
brother.
talk about your dad because we don't want to make it personal. You understand? I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. You understand what I'm saying? And either way, it's not my place to say that. You understand? He knows. He's got the karma of dealing with a son that doesn't see him in the light that a son should see his father.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying?
For sure.
He has to go to the grave with that. That's enough punishment.
sure.
Now, when it comes to the woman's perspective, and I'm
sure.
not speaking about your mother in the woman's
general.
perspective, in that, when she makes that decision, she's making it, I need to do what's best for my kids. If this guy and I cannot get along well and raise these kids properly, this motherfucker's going to end up in jail. Killing someone, whatever, he's going to be a destructive little kid.
Yeah,
you understand?
for
that's
sure.
you.
That's
Speaking about you.
I agree.
She
I
did
agree
that
with
for
that.
you.
That's true.
She sacrificed herself
For me,
you.
that's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And that is a big sacrifice. What I'm saying is that all parents need to be able to make that sacrifice. They need to sacrifice themselves for their children. If I'm wilding out and I'm going to lose my wife and my kids are going to suffer, I need to make the best decision for my kids. And I need to act right.
For sure.
You understand? Even if I feel like I'm not being myself or whatever, I need to forget being myself
And act right according to the
let
children.
the nigga get to 21. Then I can act wild, divorce my wife
sure.
and everything else. But now
sure.
I'm robbing my children. You know how it is. You came up from a single parent household. You know you were disadvantaged compared to the kids with.
Kids are both parents. That's
and
true.
forget just both parents, 2 income.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not even the same level. You can't even get the same level of support. And you know when you go home and you look at your mom and you're like, but I mean, like, I can't even ask her. I can see, like, you understand what I'm saying? I can see that she's going through shit. And that's the problem that we have in our society. But guess what we're not doing? We're not saying to the men that this is how you show up. We're not showing them how to show up, right? We're showing them, get money, get money, get money. Women will be around
calm
you.
or dear.
No man is ever told to be a good man, to be a good human being.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, let me tell you why.
But
From
he
actions,
does
right?
actually
No,
have a
from
point.
actions, right?
Like the
Yeah,
boy
With
child-
the
boy
baller
child
at the
is not
club. Hold on,
focused
the baller at the club. He's getting all the girls, but none of the girls care whether he's raping people, he's abusing people, he's taking 2 billion from the hospital so that their family members now in Tembisa need to die because they don't have the right facilities. They don't care about that. They will date the guy. Edwin Sodi's got all the girls in the world. Hammanskraal still doesn't have water properly. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's some girls from Hammanskraal. There's some girls who got family members in Hammanskraal, but they party at Edwin Sodi's house. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What can they do? Can they tell him to donate the money?
They can have morals and stay away from men like that. Stay away from tainted men. Are we short of good men in this world?
Yes.
No, we're not short.
we are.
No, we're not.
We are.
We're
Kim,
not short.
no.
There's a lot of bad
Kim,
men
no.
than good men.
And okay,
Dude.
can I ask you? Can I ask you a
20%
question?
of the men have all
Can
the
I ask
women.
you a question? You believe that most men are not good?
Yes.
Do you feel the same about women?
Do you feel the same?
Yes.
Okay, so bad people.
So
we are just
we're all
bad
just
people
bad
in
Yeah,
general.
most people are just
Okay,
bad.
okay. Me, I'll take that. If she's gonna say everyone
Most
is just
people are
bad
just
people,
bad.
I can't
then
take that.
away.
Why can't you
If
take
you're gonna say
That's
everyone
unfair.
is just
Don't
Okay,
bad
be
people,
okay, you know what?
it means
Actually,
she has
no,
okay,
be honest.
something
okay.
that
No,
made
no,
her
wait,
feel
let us
like
say.
that.
Let us
Okay,
say.
let's just
Yo, we viral.
fact check something right now.
Viral.
How many men are in prison
Kim.
than women? Oh, Hakim. It's a point. Hakim.
There's so many factors, though. But there's so many factors
Okay.
that
Oh, but that one
contribute
is not
to
Let me
valid.
tell you something. I've
Which
got
That one
evidence.
is not valid.
I've got
It
evidence.
is, man.
On
There's
TikTok,
more
it's got
men
400,000
in
jail.
jail,
I can get you in jail for common
Okay.
assault right now.
How many men
Let me
Why
ask
do
you.
that?
Let me
some
ask you.
Diddy
Let me ask you
shit?
something.
Diddy, R. Kelly. We've
Oh,
got
whoa.
which
How many-
woman has done that?
Who did
They
it?
are women.
Name one. Name
Diddy
one.
was Diddy
Kinda
too.
What's that
Name one.
lady's name? The one.
He was Diddy too.
Are you asking me a question and then when I'm trying to answer you,
tell
are
me.
pre.
Tell me.
What are you
Tell me. Tell me.
Kinda what's that lady's? What's that
Kana.
lady? Bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna.
Somebody.
The post office one.
Are you gonna let me talk,
Okay,
bro?
talk. By the way, Nota said
Hold
he
on.
called
How
Diddy.
come all these
Like,
all
bro,
these caps have
he
got
said
T's?
he called
Are these
Diddy.
your? No. Like,
Oh, I can't talk about that.
No, nah, I wanna, yo.
No. Relax.
Okay.
So you
okay.
called Diddy like,
No, I didn't
you had,
call him. I
you
didn't
had
call
Puff
him.
Daddy on the line.
No. My homie was speaking to him. This is before he got arrested, but yeah. But either way. But
Oh,
either
I'm
way.
sorry. I was.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just thought it was relevant because we're talking
We
about
had the
Diddy.
diddler on the line. Yo.
I was past the phone.
Hey, Kim, you've never heard about women in the corporate world. You've never heard about sugar mamas. You've never heard
He has a
about
point though.
Okay.
the wives
There are
of
women
ministers.
like that as fucked
You've
up
never
like
heard
that.
about
There
those
are women
people.
that as fucked up
Like,
that.
bro, you're
How
making
are you
it seem
comparing
as
sugar
if
mamas to
It's
me
the-
saying people like Diddy?
Diddy
I
was
said
a billionaire.
Name
Sugar
a
mamas
theme.
of money.
Bro,
Same
do
thing,
you
different
know what-
Do they
Do you
toilet.
know
rape
what
women?
these?
Yeah?
Yes,
rape
Kim,
men?
yes,
Yes.
Please
A
give
lot-
me a
men-
name.
Mina,
Men get-
I
give
lost
us
my
a name.
virginity to someone who forced themselves on me.
And
With
that's
blue
not funny.
eyes and
That's not
blonde
funny.
hair.
Why
That's not
didn't
funny.
you report it?
No, that's
Like,
not funny. How
as a
could he?
black
How
guy
could he?
reporting
As a
that a
black
girl,
man, how
how
could he?
Oh.
A
It's
white
not-
girl.
Can
Are
I
you out
tell
of your
you-
mind?
Can I tell you what's
didn't
gonna
have
I'm so
happen?
sorry
ne?
about that.
No,
Shy,
I've
for
told
real.
you before.
A lot
Can
of
I
people
tell you
shy away
what's
from
gonna
that
happen,
topic.
No, but
I'm
They
really
shy
sorry
away
for
from that.
that.
And that's so true. There's situations where men are put in a forceful situation with a female, and because he's a brother, he just feels like he has to. But if realistically, he didn't really give consent to
No,
it.
I
If
didn't.
anything,
It's not, it's because I
there
wouldn't
are
give consent 'cause
situations
she's
where a
white.
woman throws
Do you understand what I'm
herself at a
You wouldn't give
brother.
consent because she's
Like
white.
I was raised like dude,
She was
you
white.
need to understand. You need to understand. Like
Onyo-
my
Onyo-
mother's hold on. My mother's brother. My mother's hold on. My mother's brothers were all involved in the struggle.
Oh yeah.
My mother's the firstborn, right?
For sure.
1994 we vote. 1994, 1993 we moved to the suburbs. Right, we
1994
actually
you guys
moved to the
vote.
suburbs. Like my dad bought the land in 1991 when the Group Areas Act
You guys
ended.
own land.
Well, he bought the land where our house is.
Bro,
Yes,
Nota's
our
a
family
rich
owns.
kid,
No, I'm not a rich kid.
Oh, you got money.
He's
He's
got
No,
money.
Nah,
money,
you got
money.
money.
Nota's
He's
a
got
billionaire,
money.
yo.
Okay.
Y'all don't
Yeah,
get it,
money,
bro.
money,
No, no, no.
Okay.
It was 30,000 rand for the stand in the north
Oh,
in
Konji, they were
1991.
like not expensive at
Back
that
then,
time.
the law it changed in
Yeah,
July.
they were not
so from
expensive
July
by that
1991,
time.
black people could buy land in the white suburbs. So my dad took advantage of
Of that
right?
moment and
Because
then-
why? Because his wife was like, "There's no way my kids are growing up in the hood."
For sure,
Right?
for
His
sure.
wife
Shout out
said,
mom team.
cancel that purchase order that you've made for that house that you want us to build in Deep Roof Extension. We're moving to the north. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how we left Soweto. So from that point onwards, in 1993, cool, things are starting to move, right? In the
Yeah.
country. Chris Honey dies though, as well. The entire country cries. I was 3 years old, but I still remember how much it affected everyone. It affected everyone. But I was in Olivedale at that point in time.
So you were 3 and already knew how much it affected everybody?
Everyone was, it was on the news.
Be honest, you
My
probably
parents are crying.
be honest,
No,
be
no,
honest,
no,
be
no.
honest. You
No, no.
probably grew older and studied and realized the time frame, and you're like, oh,
No, no,
I
no,
was
no,
three.
it's no,
Be honest,
no, no,
be
no,
honest.
He
hold on,
said
hold
in
on.
crash he never,
Wait.
he never used to
Bro.
Hold on. You
In
need to
crash, you
understand-
wouldn't gidla.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait,
he
wait.
was already smart.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
it's Nota.
I didn't.
Exactly.
I was speaking.
Kim
Stop
did
dick
it.
riding,
Yeah.
Tebe. Stop dick riding.
Nigga, you
It's
don't
Nota,
get, you don't even
dick
get
riding.
what
No,
I
my
mean
sister.
by
Hold
that.
on.
You don't even
my
get what I
sister.
mean
Hold on.
by that,
My
dog.
sister started speaking at 18 months. My older sister, right? She's 6 years older than me. My sister was like a child genius.
Speaking like fluently.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she was fluent. I wasn't
Fluently?
born, right? That's what they told me. Okay, that she started speaking at
18 months.
At 18 months, right? Me, I started speaking at 2 years old, right? Speaking
2 years
properly.
old is
2 years.
it's not most cases, but it's
I
very,
started
it's very
speaking
much.
right before my little brother was born, and he's
Okay.
2 years and 20 days younger.
But
than
they
me.
had to tell you that you don't record that memory, though.
What do
be
you mean?
honest.
I knew I could speak. I remember my memories. I remember the day my brother was born,
So,
dog.
okay, Nota, you're
What are
about to
you
tell
talking
me.
about?
So you remember the first words you say when you were 2
No, I
years
don't
old?
remember the first word I said, but I remember that I could
I could
speak.
speak,
You
okay.
understand? I could have conversations. You understand? So
It's
I was
very
wrote-
rare to meet
so,
people like
so
that.
I'm just yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. As long as you can speak, you can probably remember because you're making sense of things as a baby, right? So I was an early learner, but I had to learn very fast because my sister was 6 years older than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because she was so smart and she got so much attention and so pretty, whatever, all that stuff, you know what I mean? Light skinned, you know, even though I'm a little bit lighter than her though. And I'm the boy child, which made me a little bit more special. You know,
For sure.
because
And
I'm
now,
the heir.
the boy child
Yeah, I'm the
always
firstborn.
gets- yeah.
I'm the heir. You know what I mean?
For
She was
sure.
very jealous when I was born. So I got to experience life, right? Learning from someone I'm competing with for attention. Oh, I know how to speak. Oh, I know how to do this. Oh, I can read now. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Just so that I could be in
On her, like,
on my sister's level.
Yeah, level,
So
yeah.
I intrinsically remember. So I even tweeted about it today. I remember my uncle's funeral, 1995. Like my uncle used to be a carjacker and all that type of stuff, jewelry store robber, bank robber, and all that type of stuff. Right?
For sure.
He got shot and killed in 1995. He
R.I.P.,
was supposed to be
rest in
out of the
peace.
game by then. We're free now. My mother's like, yo, bro,
Why you
let's get
still-
a job
why you
now.
still- yeah.
Let's quit this shit. Like we survived.
1995.
We like you,
Yeah,
you
we
made
were-
it out of
we
apartheid
already-
alive,
we already
bro.
voted by
we're
then.
in. We're
Yeah,
in now.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
in the burbs. We're in the north. You
Yeah.
understand? Like we're on the border between Bryanston and you know what I
And-
mean. We're in Olivedale right here, dog. You know, on number 3 Carroll Avenue. So it's like on the corner of Carroll and Amsterdam. It's right at the corner, opposite the Sasol Garage, if you guys know where that area is. That's the house, the first house we lived in the north. Very nice north. If you know those apartments, the Amsterdam.
No.
The Amsterdam, those apartments in, I'm sure your homie Sonabila knows them. He's probably been there.
Low-key
They're right
familiar,
opposite.
low-key.
Yeah, they're
I'd
right
have to see the
opposite.
area,
That house
yeah.
right there, right opposite. So we're in the north. We've made it. We're done. You know, my uncle escaped from Olivedale Clinic. He was arrested, right? And then he pretended like he was having diarrhea, right? Because he was under police guard at Olivedale Clinic. And he escaped from prison there. Today I felt
Your
to myself...
uncle escaped from prison.
Yeah, he escaped from the hospital. He was under prison guard because he pretended like he was
he
in
needs to go to
prison.
the
He made himself
bathroom.
sick. And then they took him to Olivedale Clinic and then they had him under police guard. And then he was like,
Oh,
and then he
they
escaped.
say,
I'm like, damn, I wish that nigga never escaped. You understand? Had he done his little bid, maybe been in prison for like 4 years, Nyana, he would have
he
come
would
out,
have been
been alive.
out,
My cousins would
yeah.
have a dad.
So they killed him.
He got shot in the
Shot him
head.
down. They probably shot
He
him
got
down.
shot in the head. Through,
Oh, trying to run away.
no, he got shot in the head doing his last job at a jewelry store here in Pretoria.
Oh.
And what happened is that
Who's your uncle?
it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Zugi Lechad.
Zugile Chali.
Yeah. Okay.
Was he a famous thug?
No, I don't know. Maybe in Soweto, yeah. Back when I was a kid, he was a hero. Like everybody fucked with him. The whole of Soweto knew.
Neighborhood
like I was
hero.
that little nigga nephew. Like it was known. You understand?
for sure.
And my family is deep. That's why I was like, yo, please, we got guns in our family and all that shit, and I know where they're hidden. So like, don't
Did you
fuck
look
with us.
up to him?
Why wouldn't I? Yo, my uncle,
he's a
when I was
criminal.
4 years old,
Because he's a criminal.
My uncle.
Bro, he's
Man,
a criminal.
Just a black man,
He's a-
criminal.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Now you
He's
look
my
up to that. Now
uncle.
you
So
look up to
I-
that.
My uncle took me to the Rand show. You guys don't know what the Rand show was
So
back
just
then.
it
because
doesn't
he's your
matter.
He
uncle,
bought me
It doesn't
PlayStations.
matter.
Oh, well, I don't know if he bought me, but I had a TV game.
he stole that shit.
At the latest
Stole
technology.
that shit.
I had what the white kids wanted. You understand? As a baby. You understand? Because of my uncle. You understand? That nigga came with a suitcase full of Rolex watches, like a suitcase, dog. Like, you know those bags that you carry.
Say if you lying, you flying.
Yeah.
Dog.
Say if you lying, you
bro,
flying.
like, this is facts. That's my uncle,
nah.
dog.
He came with the Rolly.
Rolexes in dog. You know those bags that you carry like at the train station, those big ones that they carry, those big leather ones that you zip the whole way. That's what he came with, dog. He robbed jewelry stores and banks, dog. It's not
So you look
crazy.
up to
hold
that.
Hold on, dog. There's politicians today who are leading. The head of the Development Bank of South Africa, yeah, David Makura, right?
Yeah.
He's my other uncle's best friend. He escaped the country in a car that my uncle stole. The guy that was driving that car to the Swaziland border was 11 years old at the time.
And
It
he
the
was
fastest car
driving.
in South Africa. An 11-year-old was driving. He found it. He had an 11-year-old runner to drive. Bro, this is
I'm
during
gonna lie to
apartheid, bro.
I
This
won't lie.
is real shit, dog.
You might be spitting because we were not there.
No,
So we're going to give you the little benefit of the
No,
doubt.
no.
But it sounds like you capping, nigga. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, my benefit
It's
is
fine.
doubting,
It's
boy.
fine.
My benefit is
Sound
doubting.
like you trying to
I
cook
can't
us up
lie.
right
It's
now.
fine.
Yeah,
You can
nah.
ask my
Living
uncle.
your old.
The thing is like,
Bro,
Nota.
that's how we escaped the country, bro. So like my parents, our house in Soweto used to be like a halfway house for niggas that were going into exile, right?
Yeah, okay.
So my uncle had this operation that he was running while he was
Yeah,
in exile. You
for
know,
sure.
between Tanzania, Russia, and London, right? He even studied in London. You know what I mean? Went to university there, everything. He's
Yeah.
super MK. He's super like he's intelligence, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
came
yeah,
in.
yeah,
He's an
yeah.
intelligence agent, like super high level. You know what I mean? Like secret guy. So anyway, that guy was so deep in and so tapped in, right? That he then used my parents' house because it was innocuous because my dad is Tsonga, right?
Okay.
And they knew that the Tsonga guys aren't too active within the underground movement. My dad was known as someone who worked at Goldfields, then started his own construction business. Not even money, but
Come
like
on, let's be honest.
he worked
Let's
for,
be
had to work for
honest.
10 years, right,
Let's be
before he could start
honest.
his own business. Because
Yeah.
my mother was like, "Yo, how are you gonna call another nigga a boss?" You know what I mean? My mother, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm
my
saying.
My mother's a Xhosa woman. You know what I mean? He's a Tsonga
Hey,
man.
Xhosa women don't
You
play
understand-
about
you
it.
understand- you
Yeah,
understand
they
what I'm
don't
saying?
play,
That
they don't
nigga
play,
had to
they don't play.
everything. He had to level up. Oh, move to the
Yeah.
north. Hey, okay. What does the wife want?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the life
yeah,
my dad
yeah,
lived.
yeah.
You know what I mean? My mother is uncompromising.
For
so
sure.
that guy had an operation running from the house. And these people would sleep at the house, then get picked up in the middle of the night by whoever is the getaway driver. My uncle would be the guy who was supplying all the cars. Right? They take them to the border. When they take the cars to the border, they get arms in for their robberies and everything else. They get guns, they get whatever it is that they need to move or whatever the case may be. My dad's best friend owned the biggest scrapyard in Soweto at the time, Rockville Scrapyard. Do you understand?
Okay.
Like,
I'm not too familiar, but
either way,
hear
people,
you out.
people know.
People know, yeah, it's probably, yeah.
He's
for
late
sure,
now.
for
He
sure.
passed away.
Rest
You know what I
in
mean?
peace, rest in
After he
peace.
spent a couple of years in prison, and then he came out, and then he got sickly, and then
100%.
you know, it is what dog. Lots of
It gets
dirty shit
deeper.
had to happen for me to live a clean life. My
lot of
family
dirty
members
shit
had to do some
happen.
real dirty shit, do time, all that type shit, dog. So it ain't nothing. Even me going to Sun City, it was like family reunion. You know what I mean? They were all
Haibo.
out. I mean, it's right next to Soweto.
Yeah.
You know, my cousins are in there. You know, so
You left them there?
I didn't do crime. You know what I mean? I was there for contempt of court. It's a different story.
So
you know what I mean?
wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so bro, I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand, right?
Yeah.
Your family sounds quite hectic, bro.
Quite
Like,
dangerous,
Sowetan.
quite
And-
gangsters.
We're from
and-
Soweto, dog.
and
Like we're from. My
you
grandmother
seem
was
like
born
you
in
grew up
Soweto,
in a
dog.
very
So now,
extraordinary
Yeah.
family.
it seems you've
rough.
lived an extraordinary life in general. Like
yeah.
your experiences, your understandings are just.
I hear you, man. Like a lot of things that you were seeing at home, but don't you feel like you're low-key snitching right now?
No, they did.
Don't you?
A lot of them.
Also, all of them are
Yeah.
dead.
The ones I
So you
included in
snitching on the
prison,
dead?
No,
I
I'm
thought
not
about
even
that
snitching.
actually. I
snitching
thought
on the
about
I,
that.
dead
I'm not.
right now.
Look, the people I spoke about that were involved in crime are dead or in prison. You understand?
Oh, okay.
For
So
their
it's-
crime.
so
So
it's
it's not
good
like
enough for you.
there's nothing I'm saying that's
I thought
incriminating them.
your uncle's gonna get compromised. That's better. Actually,
He can't.
Like, yo.
No, he can't. So anyway, so when that nigga dies, right? My mother goes through like a psychotic, you know what I mean? Like, okay, what I'm seeing it's
Psychotic
now.
breakdown.
From what I remember, now I know that
I understand
what I
that
saw
was
was a psychotic breakdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's her bro. And they'd made it. They'd made it all out alive as siblings. And then
100%.
boom! Now it hit her. You understand? It was nice when, well, it wasn't nice, but it was cool when her brother's friends, comrades, and everyone, those were the ones who were burying and all that type of shit. As soon as it hit
When
home
it came
for
to
her,
her, it became deeper.
bam!
'Cause
now she's got two
yeah,
little
it's hectic.
sons. Do you understand, like, the trauma, how it internalized in the way she
Yeah.
treated my little brother and I? You
Yeah,
understand,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
level
yeah.
of coddling that
For
we
sure.
because now we were like, you know, she was, I don't know, she was healing through us. You know what I mean? At the same time. And my dad is old school. He's from Limpopo, dog. He's a Limpopo cat. You know what I mean? He's married a Sowetan girl who comes from a big, like, he married up in terms of, like, he married a girl who was urban, had big networks, big family, Soweto, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Northern Cape, everywhere, networks everywhere. You know what I mean? And he doesn't know how to deal with this. He doesn't know how, like, to counsel her or anything of the sort. You know, all he knows is that, let me make money, send the kids to good schools, get wife whatever she needs. You understand what I'm saying? That's all he knows. It's like, damn, basics. That's all he was taught. He never lived with his dad. You know what I mean? My dad and my grandfather did not get along. Why? Because my grandfather refused for all the women in the family to go to school. My dad disagreed with that. You understand? So then my dad decided, okay, fine, all my nieces, I'll educate them. So all his nieces have got degrees. All of them are working and all that type shit because he didn't want any of his nieces to have the same fate as his sisters who ended up with abusive men and men that didn't take care of them. So I understand how abuse can be a scourge. Do you understand what I'm saying? I understand how to make interventions. I've had interventions with my uncles, my cousins. You know what I mean? I've got nieces that I need to look after that parents are not together because, you know, we had to make an intervention for my cousin who's a guy and be like, yo, we're protecting her. You know, she's given us
Kids.
a grandchild and everything else, and you are wilding out.
So we have
You're
to,
wilding
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
100%.
we're not going to support you in this thing. You got to have
That's
to.
respect, though.
you know,
Respect to that.
So every black family deals with that. Your family, every black family deals with
Deals
that.
with that.
That's the situation that we're in, right? So I understand these things intrinsically and the traumas that it
But
get
do you
brought
feel like
in.
there's a solution to things like those, like that? though?
Yes.
What do you feel like the solution
I
is?
feel like what my dad did, right? My dad, like, coached my mother,
Okay.
right? He would teach her, like, a whole lot of stuff. And I only realize now with that my mother's talking to me and telling me, oh, your dad taught me that. Oh, your dad taught me that. Oh, your dad. I'm like, oh, but you taught me this. So
my
that
dad
nigga was
taught
busy
you
teaching you all these things,
to
knowing that he has to go to work.
And, then you
So
should
And
write
while
down
he's
the
out there,
information.
make sure my sons
It's good.
know A, B, C, D, E. You understand what I'm saying? The level at which these people had to think about the society that they were in, the environment they're in, the fact that she removed us from Soweto, I still remember my friends from Soweto. Their lives did not turn out like mine and my siblings.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I also have that survivor's guilt. Do you understand? I still remember my sister's friends who were even older than me. My sister lived in Soweto until she was 9 years old, 10 years old almost. Do you understand? She lived almost a life. She almost became a teenager in Soweto. So she knows it, dog. I left when I was 3. So, like, it's a hazy
So you
memory.
left Soweto at like 3, 4.
1993. We moved to Olivedale. That was it. You know what I mean? The first night we slept in Olivedale, we set off the alarm. We didn't know what an alarm was. We had to wait for our white neighbor to
You're
come.
like, hey, let me
we set it
set this
off.
shit off.
We had to wait for our white neighbor to come back the next day and tell us, oh, this is how an alarm works. Why? Because we moved with my mother.
And you never lived in the Kasi again
Never.
since then.
Well, I did as an adult. I lived in Katlehong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katlehong is hectic.
Yeah, I lived in Katlehong.
In a
Katlehong
back
is
room.
hectic.
Yeah,
Shout
not
out
in the
back
back
room.
room,
Oh.
on the sofa. So I know.
Still a back room. Still a back room.
yeah, but on the sofa. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. That's why I wake up at 4:30 in the morning to this day.
Because of that.
Because you
'cause
sleep
you
on
lived in-
someone's sofa. When you sleep on someone's sofa, you have to wake up early,
Early 'cause
clean up the
you-
couch and everything.
Oh,
Make sure that
nah.
big time niggas have to wait.
Oh, you nah. So you like a chance. Can I still plumb? Can I still plumb?
I'm laughing
I used
because
to, I used to sleep at
I
so
used to sleep
sofa.
on Soso's sofa.
I used to wake up and be like, yo, am I good? Am I good?
You have to wake up at 4, fun.
Oh, no.
Because
Yeah,
niggas, when
yeah.
they're getting ready for work and shit, they
They
can't
see
be
you on
looking
the
at you,
sofa.
sleeping. Like,
Nah,
I'm
but
working, this
that's
thing,
real
I'm
though.
like-
Because like when I was sleeping on Soso's sofa, I made sure that I wake up
wake
in
up
the morning,
before
dog.
him, boy.
I'm cleaning, yeah, I'm washing dishes.
You're productive.
dog.
Hey, boy,
Like,
should I
you
get the
know what I'm
broom?
saying?
Should I
Hey,
get the
dog,
Bro,
I'm
might
making
kick
sure.
you out, bro.
Like,
Should I
yo,
get
let me be sure, let me be
Yeah,
safe.
for sure,
You know, I had
for
to do that for 2 years of my life. You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
And it's not
Shame.
like I was forced to do
Shame.
that.
That's
I did
the
that for
hustle.
work.
It's
Yeah.
It's for the
It made
hustle.
you
It's for
strong.
the grind.
Makes you that strong.
Was it
Nah,
that
not-
bad though? Was it that bad?
Nah,
Where you can be like, oh yeah, that's what made you a man.
From 4 ways.
Nah.
Where I had the convenience of everything and
But is it that bad, Nota?
he got the home.
Katlehong is hectic.
Bro,
though,
is it,
Katlehong
maybe
is
it's because me,
Kas-
I got
kika
used,
sigara.
I got used to
Hectic.
being in the hood.
You also grew up in the hood?
Like the first 6 years of my life, I was in the hood, and then
Oh.
we went to town to the flats, and then we went to the burbs.
But which hood is this?
Oh, nah, it's back home. It's not
Which?
even in Joburg. Bloom.
Bloom.
Rockland, yeah.
Where?
Bloemfontein.
Rocklands in Bloom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the Soweto of Bloom.
Yeah.
That's
The-
facts.
I know.
the
That's
township.
facts.
That's why I grew up. Then we moved to the burbs. Eh. So every time
Where
I'm in like
do you move to the burbs?
in Bloom,
That's
Which burbs?
Which burbs?
Yes.
like the south.
Okay.
It's like
Close to
it's
Edendale.
oh nah,
Okay.
oh nah, he knows, he knows,
I've been
nah,
everywhere.
nah.
I've been
It's in the
everywhere,
south,
dog.
like
I know this
closer,
country like the back of my
closer
hand.
to Eitzach,
Okay,
closer
okay,
to
Eitzach
Fona.
side. Okay, no
yeah.
clean. Okay,
So,
no clean.
but then
Nice.
the reason why I'm saying this is that the fact that my first few years were in the hood. Anytime I'm in an uncomfortable situation right now, where I'm like, I'm not as comfortable as I grew up, it doesn't touch me.
But did you need a salary when you lived in the hood?
Did I need a salary? No.
Because you were a boy.
Yeah, I
Now,
was a kid.
I lived in the hood as an adult.
You definitely need a salary.
You understand? Where you
Definitely need
need
a
money.
salary.
You understand?
definitely need a
like
salary.
for just
If
anything.
you're
Like
grown,
you
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Living in the hood as an adult is another
It's
level,
like you going
dog.
back to live there right now.
You understand?
Where I used to live.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why
It's
you'd rather be on
hectic.
Soso's
That
couch
shit sounds
than be
fun.
in the hood.
That shit
So
sounds
you're ready
fun.
on Soso couch. Hey, yo, Soso.
Nah, really.
Shout out to Soso.
I did that. I was 23.
Yo, that couch
24.
carried a lot of niggas, man.
I
Couch
turned
carried-
25 on that couch.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I
So
turned
you stayed
25
there
on
for
that
a year?
couch. No, for 3 years, dog.
Oh, 3
You were
years.
Yes.
28 till 28?
No,
Or till
I-
25?
No,
Till
Oh,
25.
so 20,
You understand what I'm
22
saying?
till
25 was when
25.
you moved.
25, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No,
for sure.
25 was when niggas were like, nah.
It's
She
time.
gotta
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now the
Yeah.
niggas were just acting up, so I was like, nah, I don't
But
need
also,
to be here.
that's a very long time.
Yeah.
I feel like if
3
I was
years
your
on my
nigga,
couch.
I was gonna act up too.
If
Like,
you were
Yo.
my girl, you mean?
oh, you were staying with your girl?
No.
No.
My girl, I got my girl in an apartment, so like I couldn't afford to keep I got my girl in an apartment.
You got your girl in an apartment
While you
but
were
were
still
staying
living on the
It's a long
sofa.
story. Nah, before I lived on the sofa.
Oh.
I moved back home.
You
Right?
were a kid
and then
with
got
9
my girl.
lives, hey?
I mean, I was 23 at the time. You know, I was 22, turning 22 because I celebrated my 23rd birthday there. And then I went to Ahsoka.
For sure.
And then her friend said, "Don't come in."
What's
And I
a
was like,
soca?
"Eesh." You don't know Ahsoka?
I think it's like a club. It's not a club?
You haven't been. How old are you niggas? Are you
Oh,
25
no,
yet?
no, no.
Nah,
Oh,
nah.
no.
Okay, niggas.
Nobody's
No,
25
not even.
yet.
Date
Not
some
even.
girls that will break your hearts. get over it now. Because I don't want you guys to be heartbroken at 28 and then.
Nah, we went
be
through
thinking
that.
of dating
Yeah, I
women
think we're
and shit like
good.
that.
We
Nah,
good
nah,
of
nah,
that.
nah,
We
nah,
good.
nah.
You a late bloomer, buddy.
I
You might be a late
rebuke
bloomer.
that stuff from my life. We good.
What I'm
Once
trying
you
to
hit
tell
20
what I'm
and
trying
like
to tell
9,
you is
yo,
that,
that's good enough.
While I dated that girl, I met top politicians, ambassadors, like the top business ball. Do you know what Ahsoka is?
So she
What
put
a
you, so
soul
you
car.
say,
Let me tell you something.
so you say
The
she
reason
put you
why
onto
I didn't-
ballers.
The reason why I didn't go to her is because her friends noticed me coming into Ahsoka and realized she was with some other niggas, right? And they knew that if I cause a ruckus, I'm not a rich nigga. The bouncers are gonna fuck
They're
me
gonna
up.
bounce you out. Yeah.
No.
What's the
This
Ahsoka,
is
though?
Cape Town.
What's the
This
Ahsoka?
is
It's
different.
deeper.
It's different.
Okay, say
Yeah,
less,
they
say
go
less, say
fuck
less, say
me
less,
up.
say less, say
You
less,
understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What's Ahsoka?
It's on Clove Street. Don't worry.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a club?
next to a yep. In Cape
It's a
Town.
club.
It's a
Oh.
club.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a club.
You understand what I'm saying? So that was then in 2013, bro.
Yeah.
So you understand what I'm saying? So by the mere fact that I knew that when a homegirl say
Chill.
I
Chill
must
out.
just go get angry somewhere else.
You got
You
chill
understand?
out.
I
they're
went
gonna bounce
down
your
long
ass.
streets, I ended
They're
up
gonna bounce.
buying like a roti and curry and shit. Like, I'm serious. I
Nota,
walked
when
down
was your
Rota.
first heartbreak? When was the first time a girl?
First-
Yeah, when was the
Like,
first
yeah.
time I got? Yeah, let's change. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
like
just
the
get
first
to
Yo,
time.
like
The
how
first time,
emotional.
yeah.
Yeah. When was the
It
first time you
was
got your heart
2011,
broken?
I think.
How old were you?
21.
21.
Oh,
That was the first proper heartbreak.
Proper.
Yeah,
How long?
'cause-
How long were you dating this
Because
female?
I didn't date her.
Okay.
I just had too much guava to actually finally date her.
Baba is
Dog. So she stayed at Swinfeld.
okay.
And like she was like a TV presenter. What?
Oh,
You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
Minnie Dlamini?
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, okay. No, there was a picture of him and Minnie that was
Yeah,
trending.
that was my 21st birthday. Yes.
And then he told
Yeah,
me
yeah.
that
Oh,
him and Minnie.
So you and Minnie Dlamini.
Hey,
You were trying to.
yeah.
You were trying to
Oh,
crash. Were you trying to crash Minnie Dlamini?
I was. But not anymore.
You're not gonna let me up.
You were trying to crash.
I was.
Nah, Nota
I was.
on
But my
it.
OGs beat me to it.
Oh,
so it's
nah. Minnie was almost
OGs. Never
Nota's
knew that.
ball. That's crazy. Minnie
The
Dlamini was
OGs.
almost Nota's
No, but he said
ball.
the
No, there's
OGs.
actually
Yeah.
a picture of them where
Yeah.
like Minnie is kissing him.
Yeah, it was my birthday.
No, I saw it. I saw it.
Nah, but nah, Nota's done a lot. You even
Yeah.
interviewed 50 Cent. That's been.
How
that's
old were
been
you
like,
when you
yeah.
interviewed 50
You
Cent?
looked like he was
I
a
was
youngin
18.
though.
You were
I was
18.
You were
in high school.
18.
Yes.
You
Where
were-
did he
okay.
come to South Africa?
Yeah, he did. He actually did. And I saw that
Oh.
interview. I was like, damn.
I'm like, oh, Nota
Niggas downplayed
been-
it.
But
Yeah,
no,
they
Nota
downplayed
been
it.
here, bro.
What did I say in that interview? I said, yo, how can my niggas get on
Nah,
50?
Yeah, you did
That's
say
real,
that. You
that's
did
real.
say
How
that.
can
You
my
did say
niggas
that.
get
You
on?
are
I
visionary.
hear
Say that.
everything you saying, but
How
my niggas
can
ain't
my niggas
on.
get on?
How
Yeah.
do my niggas get on? And guess what I did? I did it. Everything he said, I did it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I did. That was 2008. 2018, you had Rick Ross videos coming out, Wale videos coming out, Rich Homie Kwan videos coming out. Them niggas fucked with what we're doing down here and came down here and did those
Facts.
collabs. Exactly like 50 said.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? That's game. You understand? So that's also follow through, consistency.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, bro, like during those times, my first heartbreak, bro. She even liked Jameson. So like I was even a party promoter. I was hosting parties from the time I was 18 and all that type of shit. Like I did the 50 Cent concert after party. That's why I was actually at that press conference. You know what I mean?
You threw the after party?
I gave Sugar Smacks and Slicker and all of them niggas they
Oh.
tickets outside
Okay.
the hotel while I was hanging with Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks. You understand?
Shit, Lloyd.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. You understand?
Yeah.
While Caesar Zomo was running around after 50. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, nah.
Mm.
Bro,
That
actually,
was then.
is there a quarrel with you and Caesar?
He's my big bro. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
okay.
He never dissed nobody. I'm just saying, like,
Just
even
making an
him at that
example.
level.
Back at that time, it was
At
deeper.
MTV, because he was at MTV.
It was deeper,
Yeah,
yeah,
And he
yeah,
had the
yeah,
exclusive,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
one-on-one interview. He
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
one-on-one. No one else had a one-on-one interview. That's why he was like, yeah, it's fine. I don't mind, waiting for 50 or whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
50 was busy in his hotel room meeting up with Patrice, talking
Patrice
business.
Motsepe.
Yes, exactly. We didn't even know Patrice came in to the Palazzo through another entrance that we don't know.
We don't
Nobody
even know.
knows which entrance.
That's
he knows.
Petrus.
But then he's got another
It's
entrance.
it.
there. He's got another entrance.
Don't play with him.
It's a
Don't
different
play with
level.
him.
It's a
Different
different
level.
level. This one. It's a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
level.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's entrances that, there's other.
Underground.
Yo,
yeah,
yeah.
And I'm sure, like, finding out stuff like that, right? Like, knowing there's a different entrance, you're like, I want to get to that entrance.
Yeah.
I want to get to that
I need to
level.
work so hard that I get to that entrance. But I have a question for you, right? You feel like, okay, like you just said, you were a suburban kid, right? Obviously you were born in Soweto too, but
Yeah.
but you were a suburban kid.
Yeah.
Sizwe Tlomo was a suburban kid. I'm not sure about.
He's a KZN kid. It's different. He's KZN nobility.
But they were moneyed.
Exactly.
They were moneyed.
Mina, I didn't come from money.
Now I wanna know, but you were still privileged.
No.
In
People
co-
think I'm
in-
privileged because I'm articulate. I speak well. So they think-
Relatively.
No, I didn't.
Though, relatively.
I didn't. I went to school through bursaries, dog. My school fees per year in high school was 1,000.
Nota, you left
Yes,
the,
per year.
You left the hood as soon
1,000.
your family
Per
was
year, per
able to
month.
leave the hood as
Because
soon
they were able
as
to get a
they
bond.
were allowed
I know.
to.
They were
How
able to
many
get a
other
bond.
families would have
Okay,
wanted
it's
to
fine,
move?
but that's all the money they had.
Okay,
They didn't have money to take us to school.
is you got but you were slightly privileged.
Even the
bro.
environment you are
Just
in.
The environment was
exactly,
different.
that's
Yeah,
privilege
that's
as well.
privilege, yeah.
So my chat is, you guys, do you think that privilege at that time, right? Obviously, it set you apart from everyone else. But then, what would you say was what was the gap between you guys and just a normal kid from Soweto whose parents are just trying?
I can't measure it, right? But we always grew up with responsibility for those less fortunate.
Yeah.
So when we bought clothes, we knew that these clothes we're gonna have for this year because Christmas time, our clothes.
No,
already-
sorry. I'm talking in relation to tapping into what you want to do, especially with the
Everything.
entertainment
That's
industry.
the start of everything.
Okay,
So I'm
okay,
saying that from the
okay.
basics, just the basics, the way Sizwe lived, he knew that whatever he had to pass down. Yes, and so you are brought up with this level of guilt that
I have all this. I gotta give it to the less
Yeah.
fortunate.
Yeah.
in
sure.
your own family.
For sure.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like it's hand me downs. Papa Ndek shooting. So all of these things, they give you like a duty to everyone. So like, even a nigga like Caesar, like that nigga puts niggas on. Like yo, Caesar did not need to do that late night YFM show. Dog. He didn't, like you guys know Caesar's life now because you are seeing the history. Because now the history is being told. In fact, Keenan was the one who busted it open, and now then, you know, he let everybody know that yo, this guy comes from old post-colonial nobility. It's like unfair, dog. Caesar's grandfather was the reason we could go to a beach as black people. The niggas owned Mkababa Beach, dog. During apartheid, that was the only beach you could go to. You couldn't go to the beachfronts in Durban as a black person. Do you understand what I'm saying? My pictures, like my parents have got pictures of them
Because of that
Mkababa
nigga's
Beach.
timer.
Because grandfather.
Grandfather.
Yeah, not the timer.
The
The
timer,
timer's
the timer's
timer.
timer.
You understand what I'm saying?
My uncles,
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
told.
So, like, so he's always been that nigga. Him doing radio shows and everything else.
Yeah.
He didn't need to do that, but he had to do that because he wanted to put the hip hop kids on. He's like, yo, the hip hop kids, they don't have a platform, and that's doing it properly. You understand? He wanted to do it properly at the highest level with connections. Things like, yo, all the rappers that went to Sway called only one person. Sizwe. Sizwe approved
Really?
all the rappers that went to Sway.
That went to Sway in the
Do you
morning?
understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
You
Caesar
understand?
was approving.
But-
It
You
gets,
understand?
yeah, it gets deeper. It gets deeper.
You understand? He's Monday night quarterback of the entire game, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
He's calling the play. So, like, that's the duty you have. So, I, like, dog, my first business meetings, right? I could have them at Caesar's establishment. He had a Capello at the Buzz Center on Douglas Road, just opposite the Douglasdale police station, right? I had my business meetings there. And Caesar's there to give me a little halo. Anytime I'm having a business meeting, nigga come through to my table, yo, tap me on the shoulder, what's up, man? Are you good?
Yeah.
You understand? So now, Caesar Zomo knows you. Oh,
So, bro,
I
hey,
know
now they
this-
take you
yeah,
serious.
yeah,
Now, now they take you serious.
like, you understand? That's my bro, like that, bro. Like, you
sure,
understand
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So that's why when people talk shit about him, I'd be like, yeah, yo, you always. It's like, bro, you
Y'all need to,
don't
y'all need to shut
understand.
the
what
fuck up. It gets deeper.
But either way, like, but why would I turn on my bro just because niggas are like, nah, you're losing aura. Why are you glazing? What? Are you out of your mind, dog? Would I have a pot to piss in without this nigga?
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yeah.
forever grateful. You've never done shit for me.
Yeah.
Like, why would
It's
I?
like when somebody puts you onto some shit that you don't expect and you gotta shit on them in the end. And then people want to say it's glazing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
would
it's
you
not
ever shit on
glazing.
somebody that
It's
put you in a
just
good position?
appreciation,
Yeah.
You could never
Yeah.
do
It's
that.
And he's done that for so many people, dog.
For sure.
And you know what? You never hear niggas say that, though.
They don't talk about it.
You understand? And
But the
it-
bigger
it-
part
it
is
hurts
he
me.
doesn't talk about it too.
Yeah, but
That's the best part though.
nah. Because he's at that level.
But that's what I'm saying.
No. He's at that level where he's no longer. But the thing is this: is that it hurts him.
It's
You
low
understand?
key. You feel like it does? You know
Okay,
it does.
from my perspective, just looking at him and the way I know him, you know,
Yeah.
I know him really well, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
really well.
Yeah,
You understand?
for sure.
Like, it changed something in him. He realized that it doesn't matter what I do. Like I could save the entire world. These motherfuckers are still
They
got
still
knives
don't
out for
care,
me. Like
yeah.
for who? My grandpops is? Like,
And that's not
what?
really his fault, yeah.
Forget
Yeah, it's
it
none
being
of
his
his
fault.
business.
Even if it is his fault, is he doing bad?
Nah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Is he abusing people?
Nah.
You know, like, what is people's problem with that nigga? Like, honestly.
Hey,
Or like,
W
what
Glaze.
is their problem with that nigga?
Yeah.
Like,
Who has a problem with Caesar Dlomo though?
like
No one
bitch,
here.
no,
Who
people-
has a problem
one
with
here,
Caesar
for
Dlomo?
sure.
No,
one, yeah.
there's people that always diss him and all that type, you know, all that type shit. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's like, I don't understand why people always. I mean, dog, they tried to get him fired on some GBV shit, dog. Remember? And then he had to pull out the recordings.
But you know, with
Yeah,
with
like,
stuff like that,
Let's
man.
not go back
No,
to
but
that.
I'm
Let's
No,
not
but
go back
he's
to that.
that's low key. We're not going back to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
But what he's saying is that like they try to get him fired off of it.
Yeah.
And that was a good move because it's easier to just attack somebody with something like that.
Yeah, but he leaked whatever he did. But
We
what
helped
did,
him.
did that do to him?
But if he didn't leak,
No, but I'm saying, what did that do to his heart when he was going through it? Like, eh.
these people actually thought
Like,
they
no,
don't
forget
like
that. What they
me,
think,
yeah.
they're actually hitting me with this, bro. Like for real. I'm at my crib. You don't see me. I'm not in the streets.
you
dog.
wake
I'm-
up,
At this
No.
at work, at the workplace. This person is saying I did this.
gets deeper.
But you were not there, Nota. So as much as he's your friend, you can't
He's
speak
my OG.
on.
He said he
Yeah.
pulled out recordings.
I'm not talking about. I'm saying I was not there, right? He pulled out the recordings to clear himself.
It's
But
like
I'm
the
saying that
Taki
I
situation.
feel, no, it's
Okay, yeah,
fine.
actually,
Yeah,
actually,
it's
you know
like-
what? You know what?
Actually,
Actually,
You can't say now. You can't defend
Let's
because
talk
you were
about
not
the.
No, I
there.
can defend
Let's talk about the
You defending
present.
Taki?
Yeah, let's talk
I
about
can
the
defend
present.
Why
No,
are
no,
you
no, no,
defending
no, no,
Taki?
no. Okay, hold on,
Do you
hold
know
on, hold on.
something
Wait,
we
wait,
don't
wait,
know?
wait,
Hey,
wait,
yeah.
You
wait,
know
wait,
something
wait.
we don't know.
Wait, no, no, no.
What?
No, I know the story.
Wait. Okay, you know the story?
Yeah.
Now,
Tell
let me
us
put
the
this
Do
on
you
the
know
outside-
the story?
Let me put this on an outside perspective point of view,
Yeah.
right? I feel like they say Takish has women. I wake up one day, sky sharing spuras.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I look at it, I'm very fair. Like, one thing about women, they can throw anything at a man and it's gonna stick because he's a man. That's how it is.
I've been there.
You feel me?
I've been there.
It's like that in general. As a girl, you could wake up tomorrow and
Sometimes
say,
it's true,
"Sibusiso
sometimes it's
from
not true."
Lokshin
Okay.
8 go jule
Yeah.
ini umkirile 1 2
Hey.
3 and everybody flies with it, right?
Mm.
Now when I saw that, I sat back and I thought to myself,
I prefer.
this girl's
Jack and
hopping
not
onto a
Jack and
trend. This
House
girl
Fontaine.
this girl's
Okay.
hopping onto I looked at it like this girl's hopping onto a trend, and this trend is now making him look bad, which is Tahi. And Tahi has a good amount of following to gain good enough attention. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I had to sit back and say you can't throw such statements at somebody with no evidence. Now, when you do that, that's kind of unfair when you know how much this man has to lose. It's like you being a person
Just a man, dog.
and
Fuck it.
and nobody's gonna give a fuck. That's the thing. It's
But
like
the
it's
thing
like
is
now we
also
see
we
with
always
Tahi.
have to give
now,
women the benefit
yes,
of
that's,
the
that's,
doubt.
that's the
Why?
wait.
Because
No,
you
no, no.
never know who's
Wait,
lying
Kim,
and
Kim,
who's
Kim,
not
Kim.
lying.
You could give women the benefit of the doubt, but what about the men? Nobody's giving Tahi the benefit of the doubt. Everybody's already riding with what she said because she made a TikTok that takes fucking 30 seconds to make. I put my video, I put your picture, we viral.
Also, some
Why
other
the
people
fuck is
came
that?
out as well,
Why the
though.
fuck?
That's what I'm
Whoa.
saying.
Other people came out as well. Which
On the
person?
comment section.
Comment sections are fabricated and anybody can comment anything about anybody. Don't ever put a comment section as a valid statement. Fuck that. Where the fuck is the police report? Where the fuck is the evidence? Where the fuck is to you to prove? For you to have the balls to go and say, I'm an abuser. What the fuck are you going to back that up with? Now, because she's a woman, nobody wants to see the backup. And that's why I don't understand where if you're going to post about me in this aspect, go full on. Don't post a picture of me looking good
Go
and a
live
picture
too.
of you
Okay.
looking sexy and
wanna
say
see you on
ending
live.
the year
You're
with the guy that
convincing.
physically abused me and then you show nothing of
So
yourself.
you saying women have to prove that?
She
No.
can speak. We don't even know if she can speak. English properly.
now you're gonna say, do I think women need to prove? In the court of law, everybody needs to prove anything
lot
that's
to do, a lot.
happened. In the court of law, everybody, male, female, bisexual, transgender, you have to prove what you're saying happened to you. Now,
Beyond reasonable doubt, if it's criminal.
thank you.
Yeah.
Now, if it's right now we're basing this off of public opinion.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna obviously when it comes to public opinion, it gets tricky because off rip we go with what feels safe. which is means why would you come out with things like this if they were not
Yeah.
valid? You get me?
Yeah.
Now, this is the benefit of the doubt we're giving her. The benefit of the doubt we're giving her is, if you're gonna say this about Tari, I'm not saying that girl's wrong. Show me, if on level lady, you look fly as fuck when I saw that video.
No.
You fine.
Nah, she
But-
accused
but-
it,
but-
though. Nah,
Wait. I'm just saying.
Bro, every
that smoke,
time
dog.
I see every
I'm
time.
just trying to say.
Every time.
Wait, I'm just saying.
He's
That
trying to
girl,
save her.
that girl,
I see.
that female seemed like she was. I don't see a reason why she would lie, but I don't believe women don't lie about men.
They do.
They do.
That's what I just said.
And they
I
know
said
that they
women
know.
lie, some lie, and some of them don't lie.
So how do you
But
know
we
she's
still-
not part of the
we still-
percentage that lied?
That's the thing. You don't know. You never know.
Then
So
why
you
the fuck
always,
do you
that's
need-
why I said, okay, let me talk for myself. I'll always give women the benefit of the doubt.
Than
because
men,
I'm a
more than
woman.
men.
Yes, because I'm a woman.
So, but you know, oh my.
But you never show.
But
it's
you
like if
expect
I
men
come
to
out-
give the benefit of the doubt
If
for
I
women
come
off
out-
rip.
But gents,
If I
you
come
also
out-
right now what you're fighting for is to
Exactly.
give men the benefit of the doubt.
No,
If I
I'm
come out
fighting
and
for
say-
both. I'm fighting for
Everybody.
both. I'm for
Everybody.
Thank you. We're fighting
Everybody
for
deserves the
both.
benefit of the doubt.
Everybody's at the
A
benefit
court
of the
law to
doubt.
decide. That's it.
Everybody. It's not about we're saying we must give her the benefit of the doubt. We're not saying, or maybe we're not saying we must give him the benefit of the doubt. What we're saying is we're giving both of you guys the benefit of the doubts. The statements you guys are making are very crazy. So let one person really give out the evidence
I
that's
want to know what
needed.
Kim thinks of the timing.
What timing?
This thing happened in 2023. It's 3 years later now.
It's 3 years later.
Now,
She falls- Okay.
you know, back to that's very true because you know when I look at things like that, right? You know, timing,
so you're saying
timing
there's a
matters.
time frame
wait,
for someone
wait,
to
wait,
report?
wait. Timing matters.
It doesn't
Kim,
matter.
it does.
It does not.
Timing matters.
It does not.
Let me tell you something
It
about
does
timing.
not.
Wait, let me make an example. Kim. Right?
Time does not matter, guys. If you
It-
want to report,
wait,
report.
listen,
Even if you
it
want to post
does,
someone who
Kim.
did something
Kim,
10
let
years
me tell you
ago,
something.
do that shit.
Okay, let me make an example. It's gonna sound outrageous. Give me the benefit of the doubt. When somebody does, let's say somebody were to sexually harass you, not per se go all the way, but sexually make you feel uncomfortable 10 years ago, how would you prove that? 10 years later.
What do you mean? How would I prove that?
No,
It's
but
not
that's gonna
about
be
me
needed at the
proving
court of
it.
law, though.
Why
When you
why
go
do
to
I have
court-
to prove it if he really did it?
But then, how do the people that are judging what he did know?
Y'all don't matter. She's the victim.
What
she
do you
matters.
mean?
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
She's the
you're
victim.
being
Even
very
you,
She
Kim.
matters.
Justice is about
Even you,
destroying
Kim.
his
No.
reputation.
No, it's
I
about
think
justice.
I hear,
What do you
guys,
mean?
guys.
You can't get
don't
justice
matter.
I hear where
Courts.
both. I hear where
The
both
courts,
of you
not
guys
the
are coming
people.
from.
The
dog.
people don't matter.
I hear where
what
both.
you and I think does not matter
So
to
can
an
you
actual
prove it beyond
victim.
a reasonable doubt?
Listen.
Listen,
prove it
I
beyond a
hear.
reasonable doubt.
I don't
Nota,
think it matters.
Nota.
It's not
I
about-
hear where both of these people are coming from. Right? That one is saying that.
Time
Nah,
matters.
that one
time
is
does
saying.
not
That one is
matter.
saying that like.
So if you
Okay,
have,
but
if
nah,
your
like
sister
yo,
actually-
Kim, yo. What I'm saying is that one believes that the timing does not matter because the
As long as it
the
happened, it
victim,
happened.
the victim will always deserve justice. It doesn't
Yes,
matter
that's
how
true.
far
Yeah.
long from that it
I
is.
understand that, but
And
there's nuance.
Kim,
Yes.
the flow with what you're saying, also tying in the part where you're saying that we always have to believe women.
I didn't say always. I said we have to give them the benefit.
We
of
have
the
to
doubt.
give them the
Both
benefit of the
genders.
doubt. Right
Yes.
now, I feel like, okay, it's fine. I'll come back to you. You feel like, nah. First of all, we have to give benefit of the doubt to the men.
Both
And then-
genders.
Away. And then secondly,
genders.
what you're saying is that like the timing is important. If you come after 10 years, what not. Boys in this thing, I feel like there's layers to it. Some person was in a relationship with this person and they kept feeling like, nah, I'm giving this person the benefit of the doubt. This person is not really
Tim,
like
how are we
this.
gonna trace
I'm
back
not-
a sexual
I'm not-
assault
I'm
from
not-
10 years ago, 20 years ago?
I'm not that.
Explain
though.
that to me.
I'm not that though.
You
my
can't
bad.
trace
I'm not
it, but it
done.
happens.
I'm not done though.
It
But
happens.
But then the point
When you
is,
can't
dog,
trace things back, it's when
if
it
you
becomes
got,
difficult.
I see. Right now, I'm gonna make this example. It's not personal, right? Right now, your sister comes to you. This nigga at work did this to me, right? I don't have a camera because I don't have video because he found somewhere where it was, no one can see us, no one can do this. I don't have any evidence. But as my brother, I'm telling you that this nigga did this to me.
And you know what? It's crazy and it's fucked up, but there's so little the law can do about it. with
What
no
are you gonna
evidence.
say to her?
If that, listen,
What are you gonna say
I
to
won't
her?
say that to
You're
her.
gonna say no, it
To
happened
her-
5 years
wait,
ago.
Wait, no. Remember, the example he made is my sister.
Also,
So-
it only,
wait, wait, wait,
it
wait,
only
wait,
matters
wait,
when
wait,
it's your
wait,
sister.
wait, wait.
When it's other people,
Wait,
it doesn't matter. But
drink
when
got
it's someone
spiked.
close to you,
I'm
it
not
matters.
saying that.
It matters.
Obviously, it feels differently with both aspects. You can't compare how I'd feel with somebody I've known my whole life and somebody I just met. That's wrong. That's how human
It's very
feelings
wrong
are.
for you to
You will
say
never
that.
feel. You will
Hey,
never
what
feel
if
the
a
same
stranger
way.
gets involved in your business?
You would never feel the same way about your grandmother dying compared to somebody's grandmother from down the street that you barely knew.
But assault
So
is a very different
no,
thing.
it's
So you
no,
can't say
somebody
just
dying
'cause
and
it's your-
somebody
just 'cause
dying
your
is worse.
Just because it's your sister, she can report you after 10
No,
years,
I'm not
20
saying
years.
that.
Just because
Kim,
it's
let
a
me
random
talk,
woman
Kim.
on Instagram,
No.
then
You didn't let me finish. What I would say
Okay.
to my sister, if my sister came to me and said, "Yo, big bro," I have a little sister, by the way. So if my little sister came to me and said, "Yo, big bro, this what happened to me on Thursday afternoon. This guy took me in an aspect
I don't
where
have a little sister, thank God.
not too many cameras could see me, but he did A, B, C, D towards me, right? Now, it depends when she's telling me this. If she's telling me this right when it happened, actually, it doesn't depend when she's telling me this, but if she tells me right when it happens, us being able to do things and it being more effective is easier compared to when she tells me 5 years later. And that's because I've been in a position, personally, I've been in a position where my other sister tells me that, yo, this happened to me, but this happened to me 4 years ago. Now, you must understand that automatically, most likely the men will get arrested off jump. Because that's how it is. Like if a girl says he raped me with no evidence, they don't need no evidence. They just need to
Your
say.
lawyer,
she
dog.
says it.
My
boom.
lawyer picked me up, said,
You get
dog,
me? Pull
you
up.
have to go in for the
so,
weekend.
So it's like that. As a man off jump, if they say something crazy, you're gonna go, right? But
lawyer.
not all
also
the time.
in most cases.
Amanda said, I'm not gonna say his name raped her, but nothing happened to him.
But was
Okay,
the
wait,
case
listen.
opened?
Was the case open?
I don't know.
No.
Okay,
She
that's the
said
problem.
it.
That's the problem. Whoa.
She didn't open the case.
Wait.
didn't open a
With
case.
my situation, there was a case open.
Mm-hmm.
It took more time for us to get the investigations done, for them to track back time, for them to get information from different people. Because now when my sister puts me in a position where she says, yo, there was no cameras there, I don't know how to explain that this actually happened, but it did. But if you tell me later on, 5 years later, for us to prove that,
Where are you going to
it
get the
takes-
eyewitnesses?
It takes way more than compared to when you tell me as soon as it happens. That's why I said
That's the
timing
thing. A victim
matters.
If there's no
Yeah,
footage,
victims-
dog, if there's no
victims
footage, there's no
react.
footage.
Just tell you.
They
You are
react
being
differently.
unrealistic. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you're also unrealistic. Because you're reliant on other people as well. And those
Facts.
people do count the time. You might not think time is relevant, but are you in the majority? Even the police count the time. You know that the police count the time
They
because
count the
you are a
time.
woman and you know how women engage with police and policemen are like, what? You're going to come now?
That's
so
true.
You understand?
But that's very wrong.
As
We
wrong
shouldn't-
as it is, but
we
it's the
shouldn't promote
reality.
that.
It's the
Let's
reality.
not
Bro.
promote it. Let's not say time matters.
But
It's
don't
not
we want
promoting it.
justice?
No,
Victims-
promoting.
Can I
We want
stop? You guys
justice.
have been talking.
Okay.
Victims react differently to things. Someone might get raped or assaulted, and it takes them actually 2 months to heal. They don't want to talk about it.
Now you see that's the thing.
Priority.
Exactly.
Now listen.
No, that's where
Priority.
priority comes.
Priority.
Because
So
what do
now,
you want?
do
You
you
want
want
healing or
They are
justice?
traumatized.
Wait.
They are traumatized.
I genuinely,
They are traumatized.
Kim,
So
I
you
genuinely,
can't- we can't
Kim,
now
are we
say-
cancelled?
Kim,
Are we getting
listen,
cancelled?
I genuinely 100%. That's the point that I was making to Icy.
So you
Is
guys
that-
want someone to
listen,
get raped and wake
listen,
up in the
Kim,
morning
We
and
want
Kim,
justice.
let me
We don't want someone to
land.
get raped.
Kim,
Yo,
let me
please stop
land.
putting words in
Let
our
me
mouth.
land.
No, Kim,
Bro,
you're
let me
unfair,
wait.
dog.
Nota,
You keep saying
Nota,
all these
even
things. You
you,
guys want this.
even you.
No,
Let
but
me,
she keeps
let me
saying
tell,
wild things,
let
like,
me
yo,
tell Kim what I
we never
mean.
said that.
Let me tell Kim what I mean.
How
Kim,
can you say something like that?
Kim, the same way I was telling Icy that, yo, it does not matter. The time, we should not count the time too much because it can take time for someone to heal from whatever is happening. It can take time for someone to process something. But then also, we need to promote understanding that
Of
what just
time.
happened right now is something that's
needs
a
to
big
be
problem
done
in my
now.
country. So you know what? I understand I'm hurt. I understand right now I'm trying to heal. But for the betterment of the movement, so that other women don't go through what I'm going through, let me go and report it now.
Because that's
Let me
Okay.
those
go,
women.
Because now,
Okay.
no,
No.
It's like,
Kim,
what is the
you
chance
know-
of
you
prosecution
know
in
you're
a rape
gonna
trial?
come across
Like,
people like
stats are like
Icy.
2%.
You know you're gonna
You
come
know
across
the
people
state
like
prosecutors
Icy
are gonna
who
be like,
say,
let
you
me
should
leave
have
this
gone
case. Let me go for
earlier.
another winnable case.
So go earlier.
No.
I'm saying
Maybe
I'm
what we
saying,
should say
I'm
is
saying
that
we
the
should
laws
promote.
change
Okay, hold
We
on,
should
hold on.
promote.
prioritize
Hold on.
victims
instead
of saying
Do you know what the purple movement did?
Wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
wait, wait.
It does.
I
I
want
just
to
wanna tell
remind him of something.
I want to tell you something. Hold on.
I
I want to
wanna
tell
remind-
before
okay.
something. The purple
Remind
movement
me,
said
let-
we
You
need.
remember when we were all chilling, right? And there's one of our friends, the one with the dreadlocks who raped someone. Didn't he come out the next day? Didn't she report it the very morning?
That's true.
Didn't he come out?
That's true.
So what did that change?
Timing.
Timing.
It worked.
He
No,
still
no, no,
came
no, no, no,
out. He still
no,
came
Came out on what?
out.
On bail.
That just
What did
failed.
we do
that's,
about
that's
it?
The
Nothing.
police
Came out on
department.
bail.
Both you
That's
and
the
I
police
didn't do
department.
anything.
He came out
about
on
it.
bail.
I spoke to him.
You spoke
paid
to
him.
him.
I spoke to him.
You spoke to
Who?
him.
Yes.
Who?
You didn't
Wait,
have
who?
to be there.
Okay. So
Who?
you,
Okay, I
you,
just
you
got
speaking to
distracted.
him,
Yeah, but
you
names don't
speaking
matter.
to
Don't-
him
he's speaking about-
changes
she's speak-
everything.
Doesn't change anything. It makes me
Okay.
know that
So
in
that
my heart.
just-
Whoa. It makes me feel like in my heart I did my fair share. I don't need to change nobody. I'm not here on earth
And it's
to
his
change
second
nobody.
time that he faced
Do
those
I know that?
allegations. Yes, you do. You told me that also.
Yes, but when I knew that the first time,
And
I
the
was,
second
I was
time
not
we
in his life.
witnessed it.
I was not in his life. No, you guys told me. Don't say
gave him
we.
the benefit of the doubt.
You witnessed it. You were
Yes,
there.
I was there.
You told me.
And you still went back
Yo,
to talk
niggas,
to him.
y'all ain't
To-
seen shit.
so
Hold
you
on,
fix
hold on, hold on,
things.
hold on,
To
hold on.
fix things?
Let me tell you something.
Yo,
let me tell you something.
Kim's
Wait,
gonna make
wait,
me
wait,
look
wait.
bad. I'm not
Relax,
gonna
relax.
accept that.
Yo, I've
Whoa.
been to prison.
Yo, but
Relax,
she's gonna-
relax.
no,
I've been
she's
to
gonna
prison.
make me look
Wait,
snags.
no.
How?
I've been to
How do
prison.
you look snags?
Yo,
She's
in
gonna say I
prison.
spoke to
Hold
him.
on.
Yo, let the
said
gangster. He's been to
Yo.
prison. Let him.
Google.
He's a gangster.
Google Jonathan Blakey's there.
Jonathan Blakey's.
Jonathan Blakey.
Is that a
Fact
prisoner?
checker.
A serial rapist and murderer. Do you
Okay.
understand? That's the person I used to eat with in prison.
Jonathan.
You used to eat with
Blakey's.
them.
Blakey's.
What can I do? I'm in prison.
It gets deeper.
We're all in there. Do you
How
understand
long
what I'm
were
saying?
How long were you in prison?
How long were
again?
you in prison for?
18 days.
Oh
Get
wow.
the yo. You
For
see,
60-day
niggas,
sentence.
niggas always trying to make it like.
Okay, go there for one, dog. I dare you.
Nah, have you? Oh, kinda. Oh, now you were not in jail.
Nah, I was not in jail, I was in a
You
holding
were in a
cell.
holding cell.
You don't have to
I was
spell
Oh,
Oh,
that.
yeah,
like that,
also you
though.
got arrested
How was
last
that?
year.
How was that?
Holding cell is light work.
Actually, what
It's light
happened,
work.
bro?
It's
What
light
happened?
work.
Talk to me. I'm your boy. Talk to me. What happened?
It was public drinking, bro. That's light work.
Oh,
You understand?
okay,
When you Google it, what's
okay.
the first thing that comes up?
Former police officer sentenced for extortion, corruption, and attempted what?
What? No. That's
It's
another
just
one.
in. Oh, it's not him.
Okay, but just to
Oh, yes. Can't you see
Okay.
it's written here? Come on.
Oh yeah.
talk to
What
me,
is it?
bro.
What's the headline?
Talk
Hold on.
into the
Listen to
Rapist,
the headline.
rapist gets
What's
10
his name? What's his name? Read his
stress
name.
relief. Stress relief rapist gets 10 life sentences.
10 life sentences. That's 250 years, Chief.
there's a person you used to eat like breakfast with in prison.
What could I do? Do you understand what I'm saying? You Google his story. Do you understand? Like, that's prison. So I'm saying for contempt of court, they threw me in there with monsters like that.
Nota, I just.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I
Just imagine your perspective, dog. Like, dog. There's real monsters out there.
So what did you go to prison for?
I was about to ask
Contempt of
that. That's
court.
what I was at.
Contempt of court.
You were supposed to go to court and then
and you didn't go.
No, I was in I was in an institution, and they KO and his friends bribed the judges to send me to prison.
For
For
what?
what?
Though.
Duh.
For
Duh.
what?
To-
Don't
to
say
co-
duh.
To cover up Keenan's murder. That's why.
To what?
So, to help cover up Keenan's murder.
You
Isn't
were there
Keenan
when
AKA?
got murdered?
No, I wasn't.
No,
It's
isn't
the whole
Keenan
story.
AKA?
Yes.
Okay.
So what does KO
How
got to
did-
do with that?
whoa,
You
wait.
getting
Because his
arrested?
brother was his road manager.
AK wait,
And the road
AKA's
manager's
brother.
job is to get you home safe, right?
So
So
that
his brother
nigga-
couldn't. His
So what
brother
does
got
that have to
job
do
'cause
with
KO
you
said,
getting
"Yo,
arrested?"
hire my brother. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So what
And
you
I
gotta
said,
do
"Yo,"
with that?
I said, yo, KO, you need to explain why your brother was there and why he was looking shady and why he was being given a tsuape by somebody when Keenan was getting shot. If you watch the video, someone is giving him a tsuape right there. You can see in the video, it's in CCTV footage.
So that's why
Somebody
you got arrested.
Keenan's brother is getting
Road
a
manager.
twap.
Giving him
Road
a
He's
manager.
getting a
How?
tsuape from some other guy,
How?
right?
Okay.
And then Keenan gets popped in the head. You watch it in the video. It's all,
Okay,
it's all-
okay, so okay.
Why would
Getting
they
a
arrest
twape.
you?
So wait.
So if
How
I'm
did it come
curious
back?
about the twape.
If I see your sister now starts working as an intern for Son, right?
Backroom.
Clean, wherever.
Viral.
Backroom is going in, nah? And then he gets taken out and your sister's right there. Like, aren't you gonna answer like how? But you asked your sister to work with the lame.
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden is
Gets
So
okay,
you
but
asked KO that and then he got you arrested.
okay? You paid the lawyers, you paid the Jewish the right.
after
Jews.
okay, but what did you do?
Yeah, like.
What I went and did my
What's the
sentence.
crime?
What
What's
was
the
the
crime?
crime?
That's it.
What?
What is the crime?
Explain the
I
crime.
refuse to withdraw that statement.
Of you saying that
And
the
I've done
road
time,
manager
so now I don't
wait.
have to withdraw it. You can't,
So
you
you-
can't arrest me for the same thing.
So you
Double
believe
jeopardy, motherfucker.
that? So you
Wait,
believe that he was
wait.
responsible?
Yeah, nigga. So I was like, oh, if I do this 60 days, I'll be nice. I go
You
back
see,
to my
when it
cousins
comes to
out there in
okay, let
prison.
me say this, personal view. I don't know. I might have to get educated or schooled, but I feel like when it comes to AKA, a lot of the people that he was with, not a lot of, but certain people that he was
All of
with
them.
knew that he was getting popped
All of
that
them.
day.
All of them.
That's just me.
Yeah, that's how they moved.
Because as a mega celebrity, why are you not as protected as you should be?
You understand?
And as a mega celebrity, people around you are letting you post your location.
Yeah, no. The posting
and
of
they
location
know-
was a cover.
okay,
'cause
maybe-
no, because you know that the killers were there with him the whole entire time. So they
So
followed
that
him from
gets
the
deeper.
airport.
It gets
everything,
deeper.
Everything else.
Because-
As a mega celebrity, why are you using the normal entrance at the airport? You go
That's
through the
insane.
VIP entrance.
That's insane.
You see when you get to Ora
So,
Tambo,
yeah.
right? And when you turn right,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah,
into the
yeah.
airport, Keelan just go straight.
Yeah,
But what if you
yeah.
wanted
The
to
VIP.
interact with his fans?
No, it doesn't get like
Ever.
that because as a celebrity, it's not about your fans, bro. You know, you gotta get to
Security, bro.
business. Security matters more than
Why
anything.
would you use
any
stop
celebrity
using the VIP entrance to the
Stop.
airport? You know
Why?
Dog, hold on. You know that VIP entrance when you drive in, you go to the other side. You see that side where you have to search your bags and everything? You don't go
You
through
pass
that. They
that.
find you on the other side.
Yeah.
Anytime we'd meet Keenan at the airport, we'd meet him on the other side.
So I'm saying like,
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel
We don't
like
meet with
with
him as
his
getting into the
situation,
airport.
people he was with,
But
definitely
either way,
he was getting
that
popped.
got, that got me in prison with
But
those
back
monsters.
to your arrest. Back to your arrest, right?
That got me in prison with those monsters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, bro, I'm trying
you
to
went
understand. Is this like? Did you say that KO's brother did something? So therefore, why were you in pre? What
That's
did you
it.
do wrong?
Dog,
What did you do
in
wrong?
South Africa, right? Judges are for sale.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
That is true,
So
though.
if
That's
you can
true.
pay the judge 300,000 rand,
That's true.
Dog, they spent
That is
millions
true,
on his
bro.
murder. Just the Ngabis were given 800K. Just the Ngabis.
That's true.
Just
dog.
the
If you have money,
Ngabis.
bro, money. it's
Imagine
like-
how much
I
money
tell a lot of
like
people,
just the
power
Ngabis
means
were
a
taken
lot,
care of.
bro.
Dog. You have to take care of the
Power means
Ngabis,
a
you have to
lot.
take care of the
I
police, you have to
think,
take care
like,
of the
the
prosecutors,
most-
you have to take care of the
lot.
judges. Dog, it's a lot of money.
Power
Dog. You're
means
looking
a
maybe
lot.
10, 20
If I'm
bar
spending like
to
close
take this
to,
nigga out.
if I'm taking, I give
So
the
you
judge.
were
I say,
You're gonna
arrested
need a
for
lot to tell
defamation.
the
I
shit
said-
about that up.
Okay.
It was for defamation.
Everybody's talking.
Yes.
It was for
And contempt of
defamation,
court.
basically.
It was
Defamation and contempt of court.
exactly
It was-
That's what we're trying
defamation.
to
That's what I was looking for.
yeah.
Like they were
No,
doing this because of
is
defamation.
a lawsuit, right? But the contempt of court is to say if you defame, you need to withdraw, apologize, whatever, whatever.
Oh, so he didn't
contempt
show
of
up
court
for
is
the
refusing.
lawsuit,
Oh,
and
yes.
then they backed you because you didn't pull through.
No, it's not about backward. I had a warrant of arrest. open
just
for like 2
ignored
years.
what the lawsuit
No,
told
I
you
went
to
to
do.
America for a year. I came back. They arrested me at the airport. I said, "This is not a jurisdiction." I called my lawyer. I was like, "Yo, this is all Tambo. They can only arrest me in Bryanston." You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? In Randburg West. Yeah, they can only arrest me there. So like, please
What's
tell
going
them to
on?
get me out. He called the chief of police. He's like, "Yo, let my nephew go. Sharp out, gone." I just avoid Randburg. I'm in 4 the whole entire time. I never come. So the one time the sheriff wants to arrest me like on some sneaky shit, I'm at 4 ways. I'm at 4 ways crossing at the BP garage. He's like, "Nah, come across to the engine." When he said come across to the engine, I realized when I checked the jurisdiction, I'm like,
Yo,
"Hey,
it's
the
cha-
engine
that's
at
where
4
they
is the
bamba you.
wrong jurisdiction.
That's
Is
where they
Ward
can
115.
bamba
That's
you.
Randburg. Fuck it. Let me cross the street to the other side." I ran. No, I pretended I'm going to the church. I said, "Hey, chief, let me go to the church." See, my uncle's tricks.
Yo, why you laughing? You glazing. Get off his
serious.
body.
Nigga, I'm
That's
laughing
serious.
Get
because
off
this
his
laugh
body.
is funny,
This
man.
is our podcast. Get
Hey,
off his
hey,
body.
hey, hey,
Get
hey,
off
hey,
his
hey!
body.
I'm laughing because this laugh is
So
funny.
I went to the toilet.
What the fuck, dog?
Just saying,
When I get
bro.
to the toilet
I'm
there,
laughing because this
at the
laugh is
engine garage there
funny.
at Foyesmore, I go open the window and damn it, they've got burglars. I'm like, damn it. So I'm like, ish, let me pretend I'm on the phone. I pretend I'm on the phone, I walk out. Walk all the way across to the taxis on the other side. You see there by Foyesmore at Foyes Crossing.
Yeah.
Outside the BP, there's like taxis there across. When I get to the taxis there across, that's when I see the police car. So the sheriff was calling the police to come collect me. Yo, I hop into one of the taxis. I find another nigga on the phone. I'm like, yo, I'm a police on phone. He's like, I lala pants. I lie flat at the back of the thing, Jake. Dog, did the cops not come directly to the taxi?
To the
Like, they right at the
car.
back. Unganyagas. And you know, in the text, guys like, yo, unganyagas.
Why are you laughing? Why are you glazing?
I'm chilling.
No,
dog.
because the way why you
making it seem
glazing? Why you glazing?
You
Though?
see the
Dog,
problem with
Why
you
you
not.
the
glazing?
nigga-
Why
the-
you know you glazing? Chill.
The nigga didn't say many words. I just said this, he said this. I said this, he said this. You understand? And then once they went to the front, hey, the man back for serious, ne? Isha pants. Hey, when he said Isha pants, I was gone.
You're like, no
I took off my
ways.
shirt. I ran to like Witkoppen, the school. I combat another taxi. Said straight to Danefen Square. Clean, sharp. I get to Danefen Square. I'm like, aye, they might still be looking for me. Ne? Aye, let me go to underground parking and just chill there.
But weren't you out of the jurisdiction now?
Yes, but still they're looking for me now because now I've left the
He was
sheriff. You
running
understand?
away
Now I'm
from the
running. Now
cops.
I'm really running
okay.
away.
Now they're in an active
Yeah,
chase.
It's an
Okay,
active
away,
chase,
away,
nigga.
away.
Fuck. Damn it. I clean. I call my nephew. I say, Chief, call me an Uber that's gonna come and pick me up. The Uber waits outside the Woolies. Right, clean.
You and Woolies, what's
I'm
going
an
on?
underground. Yeah, it's like
You have
that-
shares by Woolies, nah?
No clicks.
Oh.
You have shares of chicks.
Oh.
Nigga
Buy
just
shares of
money bashed me. Said
Money,
no,
money.
no. Hey, nigga,
He
I
missed
said
the money.
clicks.
Yeah.
I got money by
Wrong
clicks.
company, nigga. Yeah.
You gotta
say
choose which retail you're in, you know what I mean?
Say
So
less.
yeah. You know, they need the morning afters and all that stuff.
I feel it,
You
Carl.
understand? That
Yeah.
is big business. I told
sure.
you, 1.1 per day.
You know what? After that, now let's just make it fun a bit.
What?
Top 5 female amapiano artists for you.
Twash.
currently.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been watching. You've seen those videos on TikTok.
Hold on. Okay, before I get there,
wait.
so
Twash.
I came out from the underground. My nephew was waiting in the Uber, but he's on the phone with me. He's like, hey, there's police cars circling around. I waited for the Uber a bit, clean, sharp. The police circled, couldn't find me. Fucked off. Gone. I got away with it. Clean. Then I had rape accusation. Randburg Magistrates Court. I appear in court. Judge is like, okay, clean. Your bail is extended for this case, but you've got a warrant of arrest, so you have to go down right now. And that was the beginning of my sentence. And then when my sentence was supposed to begin, like, you know, the timeline, like, yeah, no, he's gonna get raped in the ass. You understand? That's another reason why I don't mess with the Purple Gang, because it was a lot of those Purple Hearts that were saying, yeah, he's gonna get raped in the ass in prison. And it's like, hold on, I'm going to prison for what? I never slapped nobody, I never spat at anybody, I never stabbed anybody, I never shot anybody, never killed anybody, nothing. You understand? I want justice for my dead friend. Is that wrong? Is it wrong? I want justice for someone's father who was murdered heinously in the streets in broad daylight. What about my other OG, Tibbs? That nigga also put me on. I want justice for him. He's an only child. You understand? He's from Katlehong. I know where his parents' home is. You understand? I know where he's from. You understand? I've got a long history with Tibbs. You know what I mean? He worked with me while I was still in high school.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's, you know, I just a feeling like all these people that are part of these movements, I'm like, yo, y'all wish death upon me. Like, I see you guys tweeting and like, yo, why doesn't Nota die? It's like, hold on, what have I ever done to deserve to die? Like me, of all people, I've only ever done good in my life. Ever. There's not one person that can say I did bad to them. Even the people that speak badly about me, they speak badly about me because I did good to them and they can't even return it. They are bankrupt, like spiritually, emotionally, financially. They can't return the favor
bankrupt.
and they feel guilty. It's like, yo, they always feel perpetually sunned. And I didn't uplift you to sun you. I uplifted you so you could shine, so that my society could be better, so that I could raise kids in a better world. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not like in isolation. I'm not a selfish person. I see what's going on around me. So they did that to me. It changed me. Do you understand? The rape accusation, it changed me.
It changes a
Do
man,
you understand?
bro.
Like everything, like the way I
changes a
see people.
man. The way you see women also,
Like
it changes
do
you.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
when someone
sure.
hears me say something that I feel like, oh no, you're a little bit too harsh on women and everything else.
But
why
it's
don't
like
you judge
women
my
were hard on you.
actions with with women. Do you understand? Why don't you judge how comfortable the women who are around me
Instead
and
of-
how protected they are around me?
So you feel
Instead
like
of
you feel like
over-policing
people
things that I
you
say.
feel like people judge the things that you say compared to the things that you act on.
Do you understand?
So, and that's where it puts you in a weird
I'm not allowed to
position.
speak out of frustration.
I think you
understand?
are.
No,
Everybody
no,
is.
I'm not allowed.
No, but everybody is.
Nah,
No,
I just feel
everybody
like
else is.
You're
but not me.
you're just used as the sacrificial lamb because of you have a platform.
You understand? But either way,
Yeah.
but there are people
But
with
everybody
platforms who are
is.
frustrated and
Sorry. Not everybody is, bro. We are not allowed to say whatever we want.
We can, bro.
We
just not
can't.
on a.
I see, no.
Nigga, I can say fuck anything off camera. Who's gonna know?
I hear you.
Who's gonna know?
I hear you. I hear you.
But-
But at the end of the day, can I tell you a funny story actually regarding you specifically?
No.
Right?
okay. Don't put him in trouble.
I'll kick you out.
Don't put me down. This shit down.
Nah, it's not like that.
Don't
It's
put
not
me in
like
trouble,
that. It's not
gang.
like that. It's not like
Yeah.
that. I remember the last time I was home, right? you know, Sharp, the last time I was home, I'm back now in my neighborhood, you know, the kids know me, whatever. Yeah. One of the smallest kids, like one of the kids that I saw grow up, he's like maybe 9 now, right? He's like, oh wow, into go on a TikTok, what.
Yeah.
And then the other nigga, one of his friends comes through. He's like, hey, do you know what's my little Areece? You understand? So I'm like, this 9-year-old sits there and he fucks with Areece to that point where he's like, he walks around with Areece. Meaning that nigga is sitting there at 9 years old listening to what you're saying. Bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to that 9-year-old.
You have to be careful of what you're
because he's
feeding
gonna grow up to be a
them,
masculine male.
You see now.
He's gonna be a masculine species.
I see.
Nah, it's true.
I see.
It's
That's
true.
a
Thank
child.
you, Brody.
No.
Brody.
You don't know how that child is gonna rationalize your statement in their mind
but-
because you didn't support your
No.
statement. Let's make an example.
No,
No,
you're
Nota.
judging them too harshly.
Nota. Let's
You're judging the kids too harshly,
Nota,
dog.
no. Let's make an example with
Yeah.
the statement that you did make last week.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't know
Nobody
you.
didn't understand what I said.
Someone
No, nobody.
most-
Trust me, 100% of the people who are hating on what I
But
said,
now what about a
just wanna
child?
destroy me.
What about
That's
a child?
They just want to destroy me. It's like, yo, let's see.
Nota?
Let's see if we can use this to destroy Nota. You didn't make
Nota. A child is listening to you. A 9-year-old boy is listening to you say women deserve GBV.
I never said that.
You didn't say. What did you say?
No, I never said that. I said what? She said, what do you think of GBV? Fuck it.
They deserve it.
No, fuck it.
You said they deserve
Fuck it.
it.
It doesn't
You said
matter.
they-
I'll allow you.
Nah,
They
it
said
does
fuck it,
matter.
they
No,
deserve
what
They-
do they deserve?
What?
What do they deserve?
Fuck it. What do they deserve?
Okay,
Do
I
they
think
deserve
we
fuck
What if
already,
it?
they get
we
jail
already
time?
spoke about this,
What if they
guys.
get jail
we can't
time
go
for
back.
GBV?
We're talking about
No,
something
I'm just
different
saying,
now.
I
We're
didn't
talking
say
about
anything
having a
specific.
platform
That's
and
what
what you
I'm
can say.
saying. I
and
understand.
Being aware of your social, you have a social responsibility, bro.
Everyone's
You
aware,
we
bro.
all have a social responsibility.
Everyone's aware, but hold on.
You are a
Everyone's
public
aware,
figure,
right?
dog.
Yes.
You have a social
But
responsibility.
not everything is
Hey,
about
me, I'm a
social
nigga. I
responsibility.
ain't no public figure. I'm a nigga. Don't ever say I'm a public. Hey, if I'm
Public
public, it's
individual.
because you turned on your data or your Wi-Fi, nigga. I'm a nigga. Don't play with me.
My nigga, why
I'm
did
a
you-
brother.
Why did you want to be
Individual.
in the entertainment industry?
Because I
Why
wanted
did you-
this manyan. The fuck?
How do you get to the menu and Oksana, the influence is the same, Icy man.
No.
The thing is, dog, Icy likes dismissing serious conversations with like sounding cool. Yeah, then
Whoa.
I want the shmoney on. Nigga, I'm talking about some real shit right here. We all want the shmoney on, but what are you teaching the kids, boy?
Hey,
Your
hey, hey,
fans.
What are
okay,
you
okay.
teaching the
Your
kids?
fans,
all them
the
kids
people
out
that
there.
love
Let
you.
me
Let me tell you.
He's right, yeah.
From all the kids out
Nah,
there,
it's too
don't
soon.
ever learn anything from
Relax,
me.
relax.
Wait, hold on.
You're too
Wait,
young
wait.
to be giving
This
them
the
advice.
thing, you. From all the kids out there, I'm too young. I'm growing like all of you guys. Let me live my life. Live your life. Fuck with what I say or don't fuck with it. Simple.
Nigga, you're 21 years
No,
old. That
no,
nigga's
you're
9
too
years
young.
old. He's
Doesn't
9 years
matter,
old.
doesn't
dog.
matter.
He doesn't even
No,
I am
understand
turning.
what
I'm
you're
still
saying.
20.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
you're 20.
Don't
Okay,
make me
you're
old.
20,
I'm
bro.
still
Either
20.
way, they're gonna learn, right? If you fuck up, they're gonna learn. You
Thank
show your
you.
dick, they're gonna learn. They're gonna see it, right?
Real shit though. Nah, but he
They
spit
will.
it.
They will.
If but I ain't gonna lie, you might have to show that shit for a little bit of money.
No.
But I'm just saying.
Oh no!
Now,
What the fuck
you
is
just threw me
happening,
under the bus. Or like,
Oh,
a
yeah,
mid-pack.
nah, you just cooked you, but-
Our shit is empty now.
Oh, shit.
Another
showing
one.
your dick.
We'll buy another one.
Go.
But I'm saying I'm not trying to sound cool per
Okay.
se, bro.
It's almost rap.
I'm just trying.
Okay,
I'm
alright.
just
You didn't
trying
answer
to.
my question.
Yeah,
I
let's-
said
let's
to
just
you,
have- we
like
talked.
fun questions.
We
I
talked,
said
boy,
top
yeah.
5 female amapiano artists for
Why
you.
I'm a piano?
Why am I
Because
piano?
we're in
it's so
South
confusing.
Africa.
Can it
I
be?
just
Can
did
it
like
be?
a piano show like today.
Ah, yeah. Can it be? Yeah.
Yo,
Let's not.
already,
Let's
I
not
don't
do
want
the
piano
same
is
thing.
big.
Like, yo, this nigga
Okay,
always
means you
Keep
don't
talks
like-
about us. Yeah. Let's make it.
Piano is big. Come on.
Nah.
No,
let's
but
talk about
there's a lot of genres bigger than
top
piano.
female artists.
Yeah,
in
let's do that.
South
In South Africa.
for you.
In general.
In general.
Areece,
Female.
Oh,
K-Kid.
oh
No, just kidding.
no. Oh, no.
So wait, nah, I ain't gonna lie to
that's
you.
wild.
So you think Areece is a spura? You say Areece is a spura?
You look like you could be a pretty girl. I would
Oh, no, that's wild.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie,
That's
you
cute.
might have the Areece
That's
fans
cute.
coming
It's not
for
coming
you.
from a Kim. If it came from
That's
a girl,
might.
trust
And
me,
remember
if it
we
came
should-
from
Nah,
a girl,
Areece
it
is a
would sound
1K.
better.
Relax. He's a 1K. He's
a
a
1K.
98.
He's a 98.
Or
Oh.
97.
Ah,
yeah.
98 are 2Ks, dog.
97 or 80.
Guys,
Nah,
if you're
99.
if you're born after 95, you're a 2K.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No,
Yes.
you're not.
2Ks
2000
are
and
2000s.
2000s are 2000s. Don't mix us with them old.
Nah, generation, bro. Think about it. The people who were born The people born after 1985.
No.
We watched the same shit.
No.
We listened to the same
No,
shit.
you're not even
born,
We-
Tebe, you're not born.
Well, we did.
You
My
did not.
nigga,
You're
I'm
not
saying this because
born.
I have a sister who's a 1K.
Mine's your sister.
Listen,
It's
nigga.
fine. She's a
born.
1K.
Your
She's
sister-
a
You're
sister.
too
But my
Yeah.
point is that
Dog,
Your sister
be
watched,
okay with being on
Kitty's
2K,
Ghost for too long.
Dog, be a
Dog, I
2K,
stopped watching
be a 2K for
cartoons in
2K,
2002
bro.
when I was
Okay,
12.
nigga,
Don't try and make them old niggas
I
us,
stopped playing
bro.
PlayStation
No.
at 12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I
you
broke my
naming
brother's
niggas is
Tekken game, and then I was
basically-
like, damn it, that's too much anger. Nah.
Okay. No
Answer the
top
question.
5. Top 5. Top
It means
5.
he does
Top
not.
5.
top
I don't
five.
have
Globally.
any top 5, dog.
Top
And that's
5.
so real. I also don't have any.
I don't have any top
artists
5,
in
but
the
let me
We
tell
have
you something.
Mahu,
Let me tell you
we have
something.
Zingumano.
No, hold on. I'll tell you one thing.
Globally.
The women
No, I
are
said South
dominating. Wait.
Africa.
I don't have
wait,
one.
Wait, the women are
also don't
dominating,
have
right?
one.
But I can't give you a top 5, but right? But my number 1 most underrated and like unfairly treated artist in South Africa is mass music, yo.
That's
Mass
not a
music.
female.
I know. I said all the females are killing it.
It's Chai.
I said the females are killing it. All of them are killing
Oh,
it. They're killing
okay.
it.
Oh,
Boucher
shout out
is
to
killing
that.
it. You know what I mean?
Nah, but there's some
Shut up,
ass
that's a
DJ.
W.
There's some
Yeah.
females that need to hop off
know,
the
no,
The
DJ
DJ
booth.
booth. Yeah, not everyone is a
DJs,
DJ.
Yes, but for
L2's trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but don't say
come
that, don't say that,
on.
Okay, I didn't say any names.
Oh, my bad. I
But
saw
then-
TikTok before I got it. I told you to say it.
Not everyone is a good DJ.
Pearl Tusi
Also,
said, hold on.
Everyone said
Amen.
anything about
Hold on.
Pearl Tusi.
Shout out
Shout
Pearl
out
Tusi.
Pearl Tusi.
Oh,
Shout out Pearl
no.
Tusi for real,
No,
man.
fuck Pearl
Pearl
Tusi.
Tusi.
Pearl Tusi, listen, Pearl Tusi can choke on an old man's dick and die.
No.
Pearl Tusi said
What's
to me
going on?
a FaceTime that she
Bro,
wished I
are
got
we- are we
raped
still
in prison.
fine? Are
She
we-
said that on a
are we-
FaceTime. She said, I wished you got raped in
Pearl
prison.
Tusi.
Pearl Tusi.
Say that
And
to you.
Guess what? Because of Walter Mukwena, I wouldn't wish that on her daughter. You understand what I'm saying? Because of Walter Mukwena. You understand what I'm saying?
Not just because of Walter, because the daughter didn't do anything to
And
you.
because I'm a decent person.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
guys.
Hey,
It's
we'll
been,
have Nota again because obviously,
Hey, no, I
yeah,
feel
he's
like
not
a
lot to
done.
say.
at this
bro.
point,
Yeah.
dog, Nota is part of the family. What can I say?
Yes.
But then, guys, yo, thank you for joining us
So-
on
so
this
get the-
episode
what are you
of
doing
the
in the frame?
podcast.
Can we get an
Also,
air
get-
conditioner
get-
for the next episode?
Get off,
Always want to
man.
be featured.
Like,
No,
bro,
No more
you-
features, bro.
Man.
It's shy now. It's shy. You were here last week. It's
No,
finished.
thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, sir.
By the way, that 21-year-old heartbreak, she ended up leaving with a DJ.
That's what they missed that when I was still trying to ask.
No,
you
don't
that.
worry. I got you.
You
I got you.
remember it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I used to buy her Jameson. I used to go to a res at Squinfeld.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to pick her up, take her to the clubs where I'm hosting. You know what I mean? I used to borrow my mom's Toyota Corolla Sprinter.
Oh,
So it had
it's
the
true.
leather
Oh.
seats. You know what I mean? I crashed that car. Yeah. I crashed it there
I
in
think-
Forsberg.
I think-
I wrapped it around
He's a sweet guy when
sweet
he
pole.
gets
I-
a chance.
In fact, the pole that's there is still dead. You know what I mean? But I crashed it picking up another girl who's a yellow bone who ended up having a baby with another rapper.
Oh, nah.
You understand?
Oh, nah. Nota,
What are you
you.
talking about?
We need
In
an
fact,
episode. We
is
need another
that
episode.
LTO?
Listen,
No.
listen.
Oh,
We
okay.
need
No,
another
no.
episode,
That's
yo,
my OG. I went to
Okay.
school with my
Nota,
sister.
Kimalim,
Okay.
Kimalim. Listen, guys.
I need my rider now.
Listen, guys,
man.
listen,
I'm
man.
hungry, Tebe.
Shout out Nota
What do you mean, sir?
for joining us. Nota, we might need you for a second episode. Seems like
Mula boots.
we have a lot. Oh, nah. We have a lot to talk about. But then, guys, thank you for joining us on this episode of Backroom Podcast, baby. Know what I'm saying?
And just say we still outside. We're gonna be back and better.
You
every
know?
other, every other Sunday. You already know.
Every Sunday we are
We're on
here.
your screen.
We are here.
Type in.
Wait, what were we saying? Wait, we're closing. Nice chat.
Yeah.
Time to play is what?
Time to play vodka.
Type shit. Bye bye.
Go to 200K in your mouth, bitch.
You will give me